Taxes in school. It don't even matter, I was acting a fool. But who would think the raps would turn into racks? Don't matter, matter of fact, it can happen to you. Scars on my head, I'm the boy who lived. The boy love playing when the boy too sick. Reclining on a prayer, I'm declining to help. I've been lying to my body, can't rely on myself. But no, last year I got addicted to Zan. Start forgetting my name and start to missing my chance. LA for 4 months, end up leaving right back. I'm in love with my city, bitch, I'm sleeping my hat. I felt all tied ever since my dog died. He lit at 84, damn, that's a long ride. I know he up there, he just sitting, he wait. I'll be racing up the stairs, I'ma get to the gate singing. Give me the water, I need the conversation. Get this money, get this budget, K-OK to take him. Me and my girl plan to stay to the end. Hoping never come a day where we be better as friends. We in a marathon, we could build a marathon. Arguments as parents, they get deeper than a baritone. I've been getting blocked, just trying to make songs with friends. Labels told me to my face that they own my friend. I got to pray like I'm after too legit. I got the power, I could pro Lucifer with crucifix. I cannot strip on stupid shit. I stand out like I'm ludicrous. I know some folks that talk so much you think they drive a Uber whip. Damn, queen said while we in the queen bed. I said it's yours, don't worry, little bean head. I'm just here to catch my breath, I got a world tattoo. She said cool, just bring me some food. All my days, I pray and pray, and I'll see the finish line. Oh, I'm gonna finish line. Yeah, all my days, I pray and pray, and I'll see the finish line. I'm gonna finish mine.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Oh, honey, I am so not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. So you're the needy press. Last time they checked, you're the needy press. So you're the needy press. Last time they checked, you're the needy press. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You're just mad because I have a chat. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Bitch!
Bitch! Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? It's a good day. It's a good day. It's been a good week. Thank you, Gypsy. And thank you, Perez Hilton. That was great last night. Just want to start off with that right off the bat. That was great. I think everybody who went up did good. I may have a little criticism for Fancy, but she did good overall. There were some things that she said where I was like, Fancy, come on now. Now you're just throwing shit at the wall. Stop it. Stop it. All these trafficking, like, stop. Fuck. And do you understand, Fancy, that every time you attack David and Kim Blanchard, like, you think they're ever going to want to come out and talk? When you know what I'm saying? Like, quit. That's the stuff that is not helpful to what we're doing. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Please stop attacking people when you don't, that didn't have anything to do with this shit. Okay. Trafficking. Stop it. Yeah. No conspiracy theories when it comes to presenting the facts. Thank you so much, Susan Ryan. Shout out as always. You're always such a good support. I love that. You're amazing. At, Perez is making me laugh because, can you imagine what he has to keep up with? Thank you, Dots, and thank you everyone for the positive comments. Everybody did a good job. Everybody did a good job. Except for Bree. But she sure thought she ate that shit, y'all. She thought she ate it. What's up, Barry in bed? Susan. Let me say hello to y'all. Miss Fancy Pants, Wild Bird. Already said Susan like 5 times, but I love me some Susan. Haiti Joyless, Mersey Me, the Dank Harley Quinn. Batty, my love. Oh, thank you, Batty. I love you. And I'm so glad that you're, still sticking it out with me after everything. I mean, me and you always been strong, Batty. I've always had your back. You've always had my back. It'll always be that way. Boston, what's up? The comments are going really fast. Aqua Turtle, Drew 79. New Orleans Lady, Morbid Sparrow, Chai Girl, and Frank in the His House. A Nani's. What's up, Nani's? Shorty Pie. Sugar Pie, Honey Bunch. Christy. Nicole, my forever mile. I used to chase the wind, wild and free. Did you, Gypsy? Oh, gosh, we need that song. We need that. Never knew love would come find me. Y'all, this whole week has just been like a mind blow every day. And then yesterday, Lord. Okay, so we got to talk about the Perez stuff, right? But I do want to get into these new videos, and I also want to go over some other things that I have here written down when it comes to the case. So I don't want to spend too much time on the Perez stuff because we already know how that went, and there was a lot of people that went up. But again, everybody did a great job. I was super nervous. It was like, you got to, I don't know. It's hard to stay on your toes and keep things straight when you're trying to explain something so bizarre to somebody that's like, knows who Gypsy is, but doesn't know the things that we know. So everybody did good. Just Fancy, please stop with your conspiracy theory shit when we're trying to just talk about facts, okay? Stick to the facts. Fuck. Trafficking. I still can't get over that. Stop it. I think we can get. Oh, Perez has joined the GRB Snark Reddit page. He's in there. So if you would like to ever give attention to something, your thoughts, your proof, whatever it may be, if you go into the GRB Snark and post it, Perez has posted in there that he's in there and he's going to see everything that we put in there. So yeah, GRB Snark. He's in that shit. Isn't that cool? Oh, Gypsy. But Gypsy still isn't running like the cockroach that she is, but she should be scurrying and hiding in a dark corner, but she's not. She's still in people's comment sections being a rude bitch. Told someone, I'll never take advice on looks from someone who looks like you. Like, really? Shut up, Gypsy. Just shut up. Like, okay, yeah, I get it. If someone's making fun of your looks, but you didn't have to go in their comment section. Like, I don't even know what video that was. Everybody says stuff about your looks. So can you imagine how many comment sections you would be in if you addressed every one of them? It just scares me. Just go the fuck away, bitch. Seriously. Go away and live your little life. But yeah, so Perez, I'm just gonna play the part with Bree because I want to debunk a couple of the things that Bree was saying to Perez last night. And Haiti, if you don't mind, if you're in here, could you drop your link so people can go watch? This is from Haiti. She got the whole thing recorded. All right, let me pull it up. We're in a marathon. We can build a marathon. All right, let's see. All right, this was so funny, y'all. And she thought she ate, and Sheena thought she ate too. Audrey did a great job. I'm hoping Ashley Baby can get up there tonight. I think Keisha's trying. We'll see. I may go up again if he wants to talk some more. I've got a lot I could tell him about. And no, Bree, I didn't bring up the baby bottle, but you sure did. They said it was a victory. I know. Sheena was like hyped. I couldn't like record it. I tried to, but with TikTok, you can't rewind it. But Sheena got up there and she was like, "How you kicked ass, bitch. You're that bitch, Bree. You are that bitch." Damn, these are the people you have around you. That's why you're all delusional. All right, so let's hear Bree just flat out lie to this man, okay?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well aware that Perez, for the most part, is doing this for views and money. And you know what? I'm kind of okay with that as long as he gets it out there. Hey, Amber, you did great last night. Into the Weeds podcast. Shout out. Oh, also, if you have not, let me drop this in there. Let me find it first. Fuck. Give me a second. Here it is. All right. So, Perez, if you didn't know, he made a post on his website, perezhilton.com, about GYPSY. He is very eager to spread this to the mainstream media. So I'm excited. So we're gonna listen, but then I'm just gonna cover Bree, not for very long. I just can't stand her. There's just a couple things she said that I am going to prove are not true. And then we're gonna move on, and I want to talk about some of the videos and then just some of the thoughts that I've been having today. I went back and I listened to some of GYPSY's testimony from Nick's trial, and I just want to kind of go over that too. So, all right, here we go. Yay, we get to listen to Bree. Sound like a fucking maniac. Here we go. I got to mentally prep myself because I cannot bear her voice.
You.
All right, so let's do this battle style. You can ignore it. That's just how your boy.
Yeah,
I like
that's
to be
fine.
I will say my favorite part of this though is when Bree was like, "Yeah, I was on her show. I was on 2 episodes." Like that's a flex. That's funny.
I like to be transparent. Your boy's trying to get paid
Yeah,
while
that's fine.
we chat. So you're like real friends with Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Yes, she's one of my closest friends. I came on last the first January 2024, and I saw this lady named Fancy Maselli.
Somebody mentioned her earlier.
Okay, let me give you advice, Bree, which I shouldn't, but let me go ahead. So when you're talking to someone like Perez Hilton, who is like, I don't know what is Perez like. What would his title be? He is one of the originator gossip channels. I remember watching Perez in high school. but he's been around the block is my point. He like created this shit. And you're like trying to already talk shit about other people instead of just going into talking about facts. You want to make sure you defamed Becca. You wanted to make sure you defamed Fancy. That was the first priority for you to get out of your mouth, because that's a weak move. Okay. Anyhow, Perez can see through that shit. He's not new. He's not going to listen to you. The entire chat was going back and forth, kind of, you know. I'm sure people were talking about me in the chat and calling me names or saying, you know, oh yeah, she's anti-Semitic or some dumb shit like that. I don't know. I just think that was really stupid, and I'm sure he saw right through that. He's not going to listen to you. We need to warn him about Fancy. He's not going to listen. Hello? Anyways.
He's crazy.
He's not interested in that is what I mean. He doesn't care.
Okay. So I came on because I had found out a lot of is calling me now because I'm on here. But so and I was exposing her because so Fancy Maselli was a fake producer writer that conned her way into Gypsy's family's life by lying and saying she was a producer.
Sorry, I'm muted. She did not come up here and try to address these videos. The topic at hand was not Becca Scoops. Well, I guess it kind of was Into the Weeds and Becca, but it was more of a conversation. Anyways, that wasn't the topic. The topic was Gypsy and these fucking weird ass videos that we've all been subjected to. And you want to just, this is so frustrating. You come up to defame. You're trying to defame Becca and Fancy right out the gate. And I just can't stand this bitch. That's why I can't watch her.
And I took Gypsy's medical records and never gave them back. Sold them on Patreon, like sold parts of them on Patreon. Like she's nuts. So I can't expose.
Isn't that illegal? Like reveal.
Let me block these person.
What's happening?
Okay. Sorry.
Isn't that illegal to release somebody's medical records?
So I don't know if you heard about the lawsuit that Gypsy did to a creator named Fancy Maselli. It was her. The reason it didn't go through. Yes. The reason she tells everybody she won the lawsuit, but that's not actually what happened. Mike, Gypsy's lawyer, filed it in the wrong jurisdiction. So she doesn't have. She would have to sue everybody.
I'm gonna skip some of this because I just don't give a fuck.
Have you met Gypsy in real life?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was on the show. I was on 2 episodes.
Oh, okay. Do
Yeah.
you live in the same city?
I was on the show. I was on 2 episodes. Show him, Brie. Show him the footage of you on those episodes. Look a little different without those filters on your face.
Is her?
Mm-hmm. I live like about an hour away.
So
I live in New Orleans.
Oh, I thought she moved. Didn't she move?
Well, she moved, but it's not that far away from here.
Oh, she's still in Louisiana though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So prior to last year, were you aware of her or familiar with her?
2 years ago. So yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about her story, but not much. Even though I live in Louisiana, but what drew me to it is because I know that when she first came out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, Gypsy!" Or in the weeks leading to it, and
Slay Queen.
I saw like the public just like week by week start to turn on her, and I thought it was so insane just because they like built this platform for her and then like wanted to pull it from under her feet. So I was like, let me look into this because
what the fuck? We built her platform and then pulled it out from under her feet. Didn't she come straight out the gate? Like before she was even released, they were promoting her release. She had a book. She had a series. What are you talking about? Gypsy didn't ask for this. She didn't ask to have 9 million followers. Yes, the fuck she did. Yes, she did. You're so stupid, Brie. You're just so dumb.
I don't know. I'm an empathetic person, and I'm like, this seems a little crazy, and it seems like what we live in a society that wants wants followers and wants, so jealousy can be a part of that. They don't like to hear me say that, but it could be, and it is what it is. So I started looking into it, and that's when I found like this crazy lady, and she's the one. Okay, somebody was up here earlier, a big homophobe, by the way, and she told you about.
Listen to this. She knows that Perez is a gay man, so she's got to come up here and say that Becca is a homophobe. Tell me you're not scared of the truth without telling me you're not scared of the truth. You have to go to some sort of weird personal defaming tactics that are fucking straight up lies to try and help your case, bitch. It doesn't work. Do you understand that? I don't think she does, but why am I trying to rationalize with irrational people like her? But for her to try to use that, knowing that Perez is a gay man, is gross, Brie.
Who?
Becca Scoops.
She's a homophobe?
I exposed her. She hates me because I exposed her. Yeah, she's a huge.
No, Brie, nobody hates you. Becca doesn't hate you. I can't speak for her for exposing her, as you like to say. People don't like you because you doxed her entire fucking life and then spun a narrative trying to paint her as a racist and a homophobe. Becca's not scared of you. Becca's not scared to debate you. None of us are. Come on over, Brie. Let's talk. Let's have a little chitty chat. I'll be civil. Come on. Nobody's scared of you over here, Brie. You're the one who's scared. You're so scared that you block everybody from your own fucking chats. Y'all can't handle the truth. I saw you cry. Brie cried, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I laughed my ass off when you cried the other day. I'm sorry. I don't know, hate me if you want to. I did. I laughed. Because that is how pathetic. Like, stop. Nobody was in there doing anything but slapping your ass with the truth. And you are so shoved up Gypsy's asshole that you are willing to take a beating for her. A virtual, verbal beating, whatever. I'm just saying, like, you need to rethink your choices in life. Okay?
Huge homophobe and a racist, but they hate me because I tell the truth, and that's why they hate me. I mean, literally hate me. No, so Becca Scoops she has 300 pages of Gypsy's medical records, and I have just at my home, I have 6,000 pages of Gypsy's medical records, literally like 10 feet away from me.
Then why don't you just go ahead and pull them out and show them to everybody, since they prove so much? I know that's your only go-to. They only have so many of the medical files. Well, where are the rest of them, bitch? Show them. Fucking show them. Where's the doctor shopping? Huh? I think there's a reason you won't show them. I think there may be, if there was leukemia in those documents, that would be pretty fucking damning. That's the only reason I can think of for hiding those medical documents. That's it. It's the only reason I can think of. If not, why not put them out? Quit talking about it. Put up or shut up, bitch.
And I have gone through nearly all of her records. I've met her. I've met friends of Dee Dee. And at the end of the day, what this started off as is content for people that they're making money.
So now she's met the Petries. I didn't know that. When did that happen? The Petries met up with you? Is that what you're saying, Brie? That's news to me. Interesting.
Off of. And you're here battling, you want to make that money, and that's fine. Do your thing. But when it starts to affect a person, and then now even her baby, like people just leaked her baby's pictures a week ago. People call
Perez is not even fazed by that. Baby photos get leaked all the time, you dumb bitch. Like, you sound so fucking stupid. He doesn't care. Wow. Ooh. And who leaked them? Who leaked the photos? Christy Blanchard. You left that part out. Why didn't you tell him about the grandma, the new grandma, the step grandma? Because the real one is in heaven. Why didn't you tell them? Why didn't you tell them about that? You left that part out. You sound like a fool.
CPS on her all the time, and when you invalidate someone's abuse, I, as a human being, didn't like seeing that, so I started advocating for her, and then she reached out to me, and we just built a friendship from there. But the micro deletion, Becca Scoo's brought up to you. Let me tell you why. Okay, so her micro deletion, she has strabismus.
So let me,
yeah,
because there's even more people watching now. Let me, if anybody joined late or whatever.
Skipping through his thank yous.
It was like documentary. It was like she was a celebrity. Like she was like a Kardashian. She was released from prison, and then like it was like she was a celebrity. Like she was like a Kardashian,
right. Which she didn't ask for. That's a product of the media and the.
She didn't ask for it. Like she didn't know that was gonna happen. She still wants the attention. What do you mean?
Public, you know.
So if I am not informed, don't come for me.
I'm not gonna come for you.
Yeah, no. Not you. I'm just talking to like just people in general. You know, like
what?
Since
I know
you've become friends with her, would you say you're?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that wild Rose. Sorry, I can't see the screen. Wild Gypsy Rose. We're gonna get into that too.
Familiar with everything that people are saying?
In my opinion, and I'm not one to boost myself, I feel like I know this case better than anyone.
Okay, so we'll get to that, but let me just thank some people first. Hold on.
Oh,
thank you so much.
You know what? I totally zoned out.
Since you've become friends with her, would you say you're familiar with everything that people are saying? In my opinion, and I'm not one to boost myself, I feel like I know this case better than anyone. Okay.
So Bree's the new leading expert. You took Fancy's title. How dare you? How dare you? You can't take that crown from Fancy. What are you trying to do over there, Bree? You sound so fucking stupid. I know this case better than anyone. No, you don't. You haven't even read the emails. You refuse to look at evidence when we look at all the evidence. The good, the bad, the ugly. You won't even look at any of it. And when you do look at it, your redacted ass can't even understand it, apparently. It's insane. Never mind. I won't go there. I'm be nice.
So we'll get to that, but let me just thank some people first. Hold on. Thank you. Name Ruby, who I said I would. I follow anybody that sends.
Thank you,
Millie the mermaid. I just follow.
Bree had to thank you, Gypsy, because at this time Gypsy's over in Bree's chat. I didn't go in there to see what the fuck Bree, like she was throwing Bree. I don't give a shit, but I just think it's funny. She's like, "Thanks, Gypsy." Oh my gosh, I love you. Can I wear your skin?
You. I don't know your name. Sorry, I requested you.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. So the whole micro deletion thing. So if you're like a novice or not that familiar like me, the crux of everything, y'all, is Gypsy Rose Blanchard, whom we're talking about. She alleged that her mother was abusive, that her mother made her get unnecessary procedures and things. And there's like an actual term for it, which I think has got a different name.
Mitosis by proxy, factitious disorder opposed upon another, either one. Well, that's the later one is the.
So she's trying to sound smart.
Allegedly, now, this is what I've been told. If this is true, it would really change things, at least in my mind. According to some people that allegedly have seen medical records, Gypsy did have a medical condition which truly did warrant medical intervention. Is that not accurate?
No. Let me explain to you.
Oh, you just fucking lied again. Perez, if you need to see actual factual evidence, like in writing from Gypsy herself and the doctors, And if you read about the microdeletion itself, it explains the procedures and the problems that GYPSY has until this day. It just blows my mind, like the blatant lies. Like, she truly believes this, though. That's the crazy part. She actually believes what she says. Look, it only gets better.
So Fancy Maselli, the one that was a huge supporter that lied her way into GYPSY's life, she
lied her way into GYPSY's life. If that were the case, and you know, I don't know, I wasn't there and what everything that happened, but Fancy, I don't know. Fancy figured all this shit out, and look, they're scared of Fancy. I'm sorry. The fact that you keep having to bring her up at all tells me you're scared of Fancy, which is wild. Fancy, keep going. Don't ever stop. These people are so intimidated by you. It's hilarious.
So do you know what's that news reporter, Banfield?
Yeah, Ashley Banfield.
Okay, so Christy, GYPSY's stepmom, when she found out she had an interview with Fancy, and Fancy's been trying to destroy her family for years since they broke off from her because they realized she was a con artist. And she got that interview taken away from her, and since then she has a huge
okay, that's bullshit, because that's not what kicked it off. What kicked it off was years prior to that when they had their falling out, whatever the fuck it was. You know, Fancy says she found out the truth, and that's why. But I met Fancy right around the time GYPSY was getting out of prison, and she had that Banfield interview coming up. She told me about it, and then she told me about how it got canceled. And Christy really did do that. Christy got Fancy canceled to be on News Nation to speak truth about GYPSY, and they got her shut down. Yeah, Fancy's pissed about that. I would be too. That was a good opportunity before all of this has gotten to where it is now for someone to put some truth out there. And Christy shut that shit down, just like you guys try to do. Always trying to shut the fucking truth down. Truth train. Toot toot.
Data against this family. So she's been knowing about this microdeletion, and she knows it doesn't mean anything. You see GYPSY today, right? So microdeletions. Yes.
Okay.
But so here's the thing. So GYPSY's mother knew she had a chromosome disorder since birth. It wasn't until 2011 that she found out what type of chromosome disorder she had. But here's the thing. Her mother never told any doctors about this because she used it as a blueprint. And what I mean by that is, so the thing with chromosome disorders, they all have overlapping symptoms and disorders. Like so many different chromosome disorders can have the same exact thing as the other. So what Dee Dee would do is bring her to the doctor for basically, like she said, she had cerebral palsy, didn't have that. She said she had muscular dystrophy, continued to say that even though doctors told her she didn't. She told people she was quadriplegic since birth. Quadriplegic. There's medical records where it literally says quadriplegic, paraplegic since birth. Because of a seizure, because of a car accident. She changes all throughout the records. And so basically that's what her mom did. And so what she would do is go to the doctor.
Why don't you tell him about Dr. Beckerman, who treated GYPSY as a child all the way up until the crime? Why don't you talk about him? Where are you, Dr. Beckerman? You know, why didn't she sue all these doctors that were doing unnecessary procedures? And, you know, Dee Dee was so skilled and crafted and just a genius that she knew about this microdeletion before the scientists discovered it. That's what she's saying. Dee Dee knew all these symptoms that GYPSY could have had. No, bitch. Hold on, let me grab that Carolina girl so I can put it on the screen. The first case of 1Q21.1 was diagnosed in 2008. First case ever. Testing wasn't available until 2011. GYPSY was one of the very first to be tested and diagnosed with 1Q21.1 microdeletion syndrome. If you don't know what that is, look it up. If you're new here, put a 1 in the chat. If you're new to this whole case, or you know who Gypsy Rose is, but you don't know the facts, put a 1 in the chat. Shut up, Andy. All right, interesting. I mean, we got a couple people. All right, well, let me show you what this microdeletion is really quickly. It's very important. So when you look this microdeletion up, this is what appears. Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Gypsy. There she is. Like that's all I did was Google her. All right. Okay, so I'm trying to find the actual website. Give me a second. That's the AI overview. Is this it? Is this the right one? No, that's not the one I'm looking for. You can look on that one too, as long as it's a credible site. I'm just looking for, where's the one with like the poster child that looks just like Gypsy? It's Rare Chrome, raredisease.org. Rarechromo.org. Let's see. Stop sharing my screen real quick. (1Q21.1). All right, I think I found it. Yeah. Wait, or did they change the little booklet? It looks like it's changed. Maybe they've updated it. I think they've updated it, but I know I have a screenshot of it. My point being, before they changed it, I guess, to this new one with these new faces on here, there was just one face on here, and it looks just like Gypsy. But this is what she has. It's double 1Q2. Nope, sorry. Scratch that. We got to put micro deletion, because there is also something called a duplication of the, I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Micro deletion. Can't spell today either. Okay. All right, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. This is the right one. All right, there you go. This is on the rarechromo.org for the 1Q21.1 micro deletion. This is what Gypsy has. This is the poster child for this rare chromosome disorder. Tell me that doesn't look like Gypsy. It does. And if you go here, and I'll put the information in the chat, and you can go take a look for yourself. And keep in mind, this is in Gypsy's medical files. She was diagnosed with it in 2011, formally. And Gypsy has even made posts on TikTok about having this disorder. So this is a fact. This isn't speculation. This is fact. All right. Let's go back to bruh. Oh, let me finish her spiel. And then we're going to have Audrey, a clip of, I should say, from Audrey's TikTok page where she debunks what Bree's about to say here.
Get medications that would she changes all throughout the records. And so basically that's what her mom did. And so what she would do is go to the doctor, get medications that would she would give her too much, and it would mimic side effects of other diagnoses that she wanted to get her. And point blank period, let me tell you what the microdeletion does for Gypsy, because it's every single person is different. So she has microcephaly, which means she has a smaller head. Since
it enters the room, Dr. Bree here, who's going to break down this microdeletion like she knows anything or was fucking there. Yes, we know she has microcephaly. We also know she has strabismus or a lazy eye, whatever the hell is her eye condition. Okay. But you know what you're not mentioning? The gastrointestinal issues that Gypsy had as a child, the sleep apnea that Gypsy had as a child. what else is in the micro deletion? The muscle weakness in her legs, because she does, in my opinion, still have muscle weakness in her leg, as we've proven with her clips and how she walks and shit. Still something going on with that leg. The tongue, yes, the salivary glands, that all goes back to the microdeletion. And the reason that Gypsy had to have her salivary glands, and mind you, you have a lot of salivary glands, okay? You can spare a couple if you're drooling like that. And it wasn't due to medication, okay? Because before Gypsy had her salivary glands removed, in the medical files, you can see it, where Dee Dee was getting Botox injections to try to help Gypsy's salivary glands. And they did a couple of rounds of this, and it just after a while wasn't working. So the doctor suggested, hey, these Botox injections aren't working. We can reduce the salivary glands, and that should solve the problem. And Bree likes to say that Gypsy has a dry mouth now, which is an absolute fucking lie. Gypsy is still slobbering, okay? That tongue is up, down, and all a fucking round, and her lips are constantly wet. That is not signs of a dry mouth. And if you pay attention to her videos and shit, you'll notice it, unfortunately. And you'll especially notice the tongue thrust.
Gypsy's so tiny, you can't really tell because she's pretty unproportionate.
Merry Christmas, Christy. Thank you so much. Shout out.
I got a violation for harassment and bullying. They hate.
Oh, how interesting. So did Becca when she was up there, and she didn't even get to finish what all she had to say because somebody kept reporting her ass. Wonder who that was. Oh, would it be someone blocking the truth? Probably. Someone with a phoenix for an avatar.
Me.
I'm being petty all the time. Hey,
I gotta think, if someone hates you that much, it's probably because they don't want you to ruin their little money bag, right? And they're lying. Okay, so strabismus, which is a lazy eye. Those are the two things.
She had a lot of dental issues.
So she had 14. Okay, so she had a few dental she had dental work.
I'm over here on mute. I'm glad that she brought this up. I had this picture on hand again. I'm going to save it every time because I'm going to keep talking about her fucking teeth because I'm sick and tired of people saying that Gypsy Rose, her mother, had all her teeth pulled out of her skull. No. Gypsy sucked a baby bottle until the age prime. I'm not in the mood. Until she was arrested. Her words. This is in her book. Okay. She talks about how she sucked a baby bottle until her arrest. Okay. That ain't normal, especially on your teeth. She had rot mouth. And that's why I bring up the baby bottle when I do, because it's important, in my opinion. Who the fuck sucks a baby bottle until the age of 24? Nobody. I already timed him out, Dots. I'm not in the mood for his shit. I know he's just trolling, but not in the mood, Prime. But yeah. Gypsy's mom did not have her teeth yanked out of her skull just because she felt like it. No, Gypsy had fucking rot mouth. Go back and look at all her pictures from before she got her teeth removed and look how bad they are. In her book, she even calls them SpongeBob teeth. Her teeth were protruding out because she was sucking on a fucking baby bottle for 23 years or however long until her teeth were out. Ugh. All right, let's keep going with bruh.
Done like 3 times, like major dental work, meaning like because it was like 14 cavities. She got like 7 extractions. So over time, that's from medication. that she was taking. B, she was drinking a bottle since she was younger, which I'm
Thank
sure
you.
like probably
See, she had to bring me up. Listen.
she was taking. B, she was drinking a bottle since she was younger, which I'm sure Store like probably told you about that.
Actually, Brie, I didn't bring up the baby bottle. Okay, I didn't even. I wanted to, trust me, but I didn't. I'm saving that one for later. I wanted to talk about. I did tell him about the toothbrush in the 12-minute video. I forgot the part where she sent those to Dan as well. It's funny, though, that you had to bring me up. I'm glad you think of me every time you think of that fucking baby bottle, because I wasn't the one sucking it, bitch. That's your friend.
And that's just two of, and salivary glands. Her salivary glands being removed makes her mouth super dry, which could then mess up your teeth. There's multiple different reasons. Her mom didn't just pull them.
You are really grasping at straws, and you're scrambling. It's sad, actually. You're just anything. It could have been her salivary glands caused it, and it was over medication because I watched the act and Gypsy said so. What? No. Where? Who? What? Where? When? Is it in the medical files that we don't have that you have? Just curious. All right. I'm gonna play Audrey's video real quick because she debunks this shit. Oh, let me show this before I move on to the next thing. Okay, here's a prime example. Here's Gypsy with her baba. Look at her teeth. And this is well before, years and years before they really got bad. Can you imagine how bad they were when they finally decided to yank them? Live in 10 minutes? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know about on TikTok. Doesn't he go live on YouTube and TikTok? I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see. Let me move on to Audrey's video real quick where she is going to debunk some of this shit. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. I apologize. Of course, I have the wrong one. Bear with me, please. I have to pull up another tab. What is Audrey's? Oh, there she is. I found her. Hold on. Chicken Nugget Life. I always forget. All right. I think it's this one. All right. Let me.
So Brie was on live with Perez Hilton, and she had a couple of things that she lied about. So because clocking Brie is my favorite thing to do, I'm about to clock Brie with proof. So let's dig in.
Against his family. So she's been knowing about this microdeletion, and she knows it doesn't mean anything. You see Gypsy today, right? So microdeletion. Have it. Yes. Okay. But so here's the thing. So Gypsy's mother knew she had a chromosome disorder since birth. It wasn't until 2011 that she found out what type of chromosome disorder she had. But here's the thing. Her mother never told any doctors about this because she used it as a blueprint.
Now, Brie, did Common Sense file a restraining order against you? Because how could her mom use it for a blueprint when microdeletion 1Q21...
I'm sorry, what did she say?
Because how file a
as a blueprint.
Now, Brie, did Common Sense file a restraining order against you?
Did Common Sense file a restraining order on you? I'm petty all the time. Get it, Audrey?
Because how could her mom use it for a blueprint when microdeletion 1Q21.1 was not identified or even known in the medical field till 2008? So how was Gypsy's mom getting her all this help that she needed from 1991 when she was born until 2008 when it was discovered? And then Gypsy didn't even get diagnosed with it until 2011. Let's go to my next point.
I'm looking at a lot of videos. I'm sure you've seen some of these videos. Oh, I got one for you. What do you mean? Have you seen Nick's? They're not showing that one, right? I saw one video of his. Yeah. Of his face, or was it dark? He was eating cereal. Yeah, no, you never. You want to hear the one where he sounds like a demon? Yeah, play it. Yeah, okay.
He's like, hell yeah.
This is pretty crazy. Okay, they won't show this one because it'll make Okay.
By the way, Into the Weeds released the raw audio or video of Nick that was really hard to hear of him, like, trying to be scary, hiding under the covers. And he keeps going, ha, 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 ha. So funny. I'm sorry, but Into the Weeds uploaded it. If you turn the closed caption on, you can really, really hear what he's saying. And I don't know. Decide for yourself.
Let me put this on. So, what is this? Oh my God, something. All right, I'm gonna play it in 1 second. I'm just gonna get you close to it because it's kind of low. And this is one of the creepiest things I've heard. She was so much to Jesse. She wanted to watch on the legs on you. I'm trying to get to some point that you can understand.
So look at Perez. He's like, what the fuck are we listening to right now?
What are they saying?
Look, I'll actually turn to the captions. It's insane. They don't show this one though because that's not good for
They're
him.
role playing. They're role playing.
No. Let me tell you.
That's real interesting since you said they won't play it because what is that? That's their logo, which means you were playing it from their page. And whenever Perez clocks you and says they're role playing, you're like, no. So it's role playing whenever GYPSY did it, but it's not role playing whenever Nick did his little Joker character.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense, babe. On to the next point. I'm just going to keep it real. I don't want to keep hearing your voice. So I'm just going to go ahead and touch on the rest of your points. We're going to start here, where you said how GYPSY testified for him. She was subpoenaed to do so, but they tried to impeach her for being a hostile witness and for not telling the truth. Next up, you say that he raped GYPSY. No, he didn't. You wanted to bring up court? Let's bring up court. Because on the stand, GYPSY is asked directly if he raped her, and she says no. Because what they participated in was consensual non-consent. Instead of speaking by proxy for GYPSY, stop letting her hide behind you as a mouthpiece and let her speak for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Or does she not do that? Because just like you, she would get called out on her BS. Oh wait, she already gets called out on that quite a bit. Shout out to Perez though, because he clocked you whenever he said all the videos seem like the opposite. Because what you were saying is the opposite of the truth. So Bree was on live with Perez Hilton.
Shout out, McCatherine. Thank you so much for your donations. Truly appreciated. Okay. All right. We're going to go from that. And then I want to talk about something else Bree said, because it really pissed me off. And I was like, why does she keep saying this? I have never heard this. And it's about the McDonald's incident.
Pull him out. Named Megan, she said house. So my mom, I want to hear that case, and she did a blog on it. It's called Megan's Thought.
With the exception of her and with the exception of her boyfriend, did she ever confide to anybody? Did she ever tell the family? She did.
Yes, this is the thing. So there's a woman named Megan.
Okay, where are all these people that saw GYPSY walk?
Megan Pack.
We know about the people at Dan's, but that's about it.
Was one of the first people to follow this case, and she did a blog on it. It's called Megan's Thought Catalog. In there's witness statements from multiple different people that she reached out, not reached out to, she told this woman that was friends with her mom, it's not what it looks like. I'm not this.
Oh, okay. Why didn't she reach out to anyone? So you're saying she reached out to people and told them my mom's lying about everything? This is news to me. Is this news to anybody else?
She said, I would do anything to get away from my mom. The lady did nothing. When she ran away to Dan's house, so there was 3 people.
Look, there I am in the chat. Hold
did
on.
Nothing. When she ran away to Dan's house.
That's just for you, Bree. I made sure to spam that. Let me hide this chat. See over there with my little my little baby bottles. I got my baby bottles in the chat for you, Bree, because you're so pressed over that fucking baba.
So there was 3 people there. One of those people knew her, well, and plus Dan as in the wheelchair. She came there on her feet, you know. They got in contact with someone named Shelly that used to go to the conventions with Dee Dee.
Who's
like
Shelly?
the Vision Con.
What
And
Shelly?
What kind of
Call Dee Dee.
conventions?
Shelly, where are you? Why have we never heard from you before, Shelly? Shelly, you know a lot, apparently, according to Bree. Come forward, Shelly. We need to know the truth.
Wait, sorry, what kind
The
of
Vision
convention?
Con, you know, the Vision Con, a little
He's like Vision Con. What the fuck is that?
that she used to go to every year, like with like Darth.
No,
Darth
I didn't
Vader.
really follow this before.
Well, she went to Vision Con and she met this guy named Dan, who's much older.
Is this somebody that Gypsy was like dating?
Well, she was talking to. Yeah, she met him from Vision Con, and he was in the hospital one night. Yeah, go
Let me
ahead.
thank
Go
some
ahead.
people. Hold on.
Oh,
Thank you, Mill, Cat, and everyone who sends 1,000 follow to you. Okay, good. I'm caught up. All right. So I'm also curious, you know, I have like a vague awareness that she and her father are on good terms, right? Relation.
She would mind me discussing this. So I think she was very supportive of
Looking for a specific thing.
Gypsy. And there's ones are the ones that's personal reasons why they're upset about the book. Something that put it that way. Secrets exposed. So I mean, she understands. By the way, and they went to Dee Dee. Okay, and Dee Dee told her.
Question.
Okay, tough question.
I spent like almost 2 hours this morning looking at a lot of videos. I'm sure you've seen some of these videos that have come out.
Misinformation. Oh, I got one for you.
One
Oh,
video.
we're gonna skip through that.
That's nothing. All right.
Hold on.
Okay. They won't show this one because it'll make, you know. Okay.
No, that's what you guys want to do is just continuously put it all on Nick. Maybe they were both into that shit. I don't know. Either way, Gypsy was definitely into that shit. All right, I'm gonna skip this part. She's trying to
Let me put this on.
find the McDonald's.
What is this? Oh, because it's kind of low. These things I've heard. I'm trying to.
What did he say?
They don't show this one though because let me tell you.
Yeah, it was shown.
In this one, I'm gonna tell you.
Like, she even had to put her hand over the screen. Watch. There's Into the Weeds logo, and Bree blatantly saying that they won't play this. It's on their channel, dummy.
Insane. They don't show this one though because you know that's not good for
They're
him.
role playing. They're role
Better cover it up with your hand. Watch. Hand went up real quick.
playing.
No. Let me tell you. You know that what you've seen of Gypsy, that's role playing. So
Okay, again, like Audrey said, so it's only role playing when it's Gypsy doing it. Nick isn't role playing. It's only when Gypsy's doing it. No.
in this one, I'm gonna tell you what he's doing. He is literally he's first of all, he's a demon named Victor. Y'all remember who Victor is, right? This is one thing I try to explain to people. I'll pause this and I'm gonna post this so you can always see it on my page later because it's like 16 minutes long. So here's the thing. So role play, if you know what that is when you are
No, never heard of that in my life. Please explain, Bree. None of us have ever heard of role playing.
acting out something, and it's and Gypsy, I'm not gonna lie, Gypsy's pretty good at it, right? Like she's a good, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, she's a good actress, right? A good con artist, a good liar, a good deceiver, a good faker.
She's good at it. She's like, you can tell, it seems, because I've been hearing people like analyze this, like, oh, this means, it doesn't mean anything. She's acting. Like anything she's saying doesn't mean anything. It's acting. Where
So the whole when our daughter's 13, that was just her.
No, so listen, if you listen to this one video, Gypsy has to answer questions for Nick. And one of the questions is about his fantasies. And she goes over how, like, I know your one fantasy, especially grape. And she goes on and on about it. And she's very, you can tell like this, it's not what she does not, she forms a very fine, like she draws a fine line on how she feels about it. And
Where was that in the video? She was perfectly okay with that part. She was like, yeah, here's the line. Was the line not telling her when she was 7, Bree? Because that's what she says in the video. I won't tell her when she's 7, but around 13. Is that the hard line? Because we've yet to see that. And she doubled down on it, by the way. Let's go ahead and show that clip.
Once, but twice. She did not just offer up her child once, but twice. Let's roll the footage.
I will bear your children, and whenever they come of age, we can both talk to them about how our family is and how it's different from other families, because that was worrying me a lot. Because you don't want our daughter to come home and the police come with her and say, arrest you or something like that for our way of living. That's my biggest fear, is that our way of living gets out to the public and both of us get arrested, and then, our whole fairy tale just ends in tragedy.
What? Her biggest concern is that their fairy tale ends in the tragedy of them going to prison for these crimes against their children. Shouldn't her concern be that her child would be being raped? If Olivia Benson was a real person, she would need to be on this case. And remember, she claims she broke up with Nick after this, but here she is in video saying it twice. And at this point, we've not even heard Nick say it once, much less acknowledge it. What the actual fuck is happening? And how did Greene County prosecution watch all of these videos and say, I think giving her a plea deal would be a great idea? I am disgusted.
Hold on. We got to get something for that. Just a little round of applause here for Audrey. I'm disgusted too. All of it. Hold on. Where is it? Fucking, it always takes. Yay! Go, Audrey. Audrey did great last night too. All right. Let's go back. I just want to find the McDonald's incident, and then I'll be done with this fucking idiot.
How she wants a safe word, which he never uses. And Nick, okay, you have to look at all the patterns. Nick was arrested for watching violent grape porn in McDonald's for 9 hours.
Okay, Nick, this is not the first time I've heard her say this. Nick was arrested for watching violent grape porn at the McDonald's. Okay, he was arrested for watching pornography at the McDonald's, but she wants to throw in this whole rape thing. Well, let's go to his police report, shall we? Okay, here's the police report. Godejean was transported. They went and arrested him. Someone reported him. Okay, on Monday, 3/11/2013, around 1918. Oh, God, are you serious? They're not going to let me read it. Really? I haven't used Scribd on my computer. I have it on my phone. Motherfucker, you're going to make me... Hold on. Just a momento. Technical difficulties, if you will. Hold on, I have to find that. Somebody put it in a video. I just have to find it real quick. Here it is. All right. Let me send it to myself. And then I'll pull it up.
Starting to feel more relaxed. Don't hurt me.
All right. Don't read that because it's not real. Basically, it's somebody's character thing. All right. But here's the incident report. March 11th, 2013, around 1918 hours, squad officer, blah, 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 went to McDonald's. During the investigation, Nicholas P. Godejohn, white male, 52089, was arrested for carrying a concealed weapon because he had a knife in his pocket, and disorderly conduct. Godejohn was transported to the station for processing by Officer L. Hallmark. At the station, Godejohn was processed, booked, and released on the charges. This was done per the authority of Lieutenant Walsh. Okay, that he was masturbating. You could see his wrist and pants moving in a motion that could lead me to believe that he was masturbating. Around 7:14 p.m., right when we called the police, I approached the male and advised him that I wanted him to leave the store immediately. As I did this, the male became argumentative with me and told me that he could not leave right now because he was doing a software update on his computer. I walked away from him and went back behind the counter as he got up and followed me. He continued to argue with me, and I told him again that he needed to leave immediately. My other manager, Jamie, also told him that if he didn't leave, she was going to call the police. The male then walked away from the counter and went back to the booth where his computer was, and he sat down and continued doing stuff on his computer. We had already called the police at this point, and they showed up shortly after and contacted the male. I, along with the store, McDonald's, wish to file a complaint for this incident. I also do not want this male back at my store ever. I am a shift manager for the store. That concludes the statement I obtained from Sean Dunham, whatever. Dunham also stated to me several times that he, his coworkers, and various customers that complained about Godejohn's conduct were all very offended by Godejohn's conduct. After the conclusion of the written statement that I obtained from whatever, I left McDonald's and returned to the station to meet with Officer Hallmark. At the station, they booked him and processed him and blah, blah, blah. I still don't see anything about rape, fantasy, porn. This completes the initial investigation. The only suspect has been arrested. Refer to a copy. Okay. Patted down, I removed a large folding knife from his front left pocket and secured it on my person for the remainder of the contact with Godejohn. Officer Hallmark asked Godejohn if he had a Wisconsin carrying and hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Are y'all good over here in the chat? Can you hear me and everything? I can't always see you guys. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Concealed weapon permit, which Godejohn stated that he did not. Officer Hallmark asked Godejohn if he knew that he needed to have carrying a concealed weapon permit in order to carry any dangerous weapon, including a knife, on his person concealed. And Godejohn stated that he did not know that was necessary. At this point, blah, 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 blah. Officer Hallmark spoke with the people at McDonald's in the front lobby. I remained in the front lobby with Nick. Officer Hallmark returned to the lobby after speaking with Dunham briefly and advised Godejohn that he would be placed under arrest based on the belief that there was probable cause to arrest him for carrying a concealed weapon, state statute, blah, 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 in disorderly conduct. Godejohn was tactically handcuffed by blah, 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 blah. They took him to the station. There's nothing in here. The male, hold on, let me read some more of this. We're going to double check. We're going to do our fact checking here, Bree. Okay, they describe what he was wearing. He was in the corner booth. The male was in the store the entire time. I worked today around 7 to 5. I walked outside the front door to go to my car because at 6:55 p.m., a customer had complained about the stated male watching pornographic movies on his laptop computer while inside the store. I went outside to see if I could view the male's laptop myself, and as I walked out the front door, I saw the male watching pornographic videos on his computer. As I went outside, I then watched the male from the sidewalk in front of the store. Which is a public area, and he was still watching pornographic movies. The more I saw the male, both inside the restaurant and outside the restaurant, anybody could view what the male was watching. It is against restaurant policy to view those types of materials while in the restaurant. There's nothing here that talks about rape, pornography. Nothing. Bree, blatant lie. See, this kind of stuff pisses me off. Like, why you gotta lie? Why you gotta lie? Why you gotta say shit like that? When you have no fact or evidence to actually, you're just flat out lying. But why not bring up the actual document here? It doesn't say a damn thing in this police report about rape, pornography. They also were dating at the time. Yeah, we're about to watch that video. All right, let me check my notes real quick. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. I brought this up earlier. I want to talk about Gypsy's deposition. I re-listened to some of it today. Deposition, her testimony at Nick's trial. You know, and I don't know if we should watch the videos first and then watch some of the trial that I have clipped. Perez thought Bree was bullshit. Oh, of course. I mean, who couldn't tell that? Okay. Trial first? Okay. We'll do that. Let me grab it. I clipped a couple things. We can watch the entire testimony if you guys want, but I'm just going to pull up this one real quick. Perez live on YouTube. What is he talking about? Gypsy? Tell him if he wants some more truth to send people over to, you know, Becca Scoops Into the Weeds. Yeah, we can come over here, have conversation. If people are interested in discussing all of this stuff that, you know, we're all sifting through. I'm sorry, y'all hold for 2 seconds. I got to put my dog outside. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
When was that? Was there a time between when you first were put in a wheelchair in June of 2015 that you figured out that you really didn't need to be in a wheelchair?
Yes.
When was that?
I always knew that I didn't need the wheelchair
And how did you know that?
because I could walk.
I always knew I needed the wheelchair. How did you know that? Because I could walk.
Did you and your mother obtain any kind of advantage by you being in a wheelchair?
Yes, sir.
What kind of advantage did you obtain?
Financial, attention, charity.
Financially mean money.
Yes, sir.
Did you obtain money as a result of you being in a wheelchair?
Yes, sir.
How did that work out? How did that happen?
Judge, I'm going to object to the relevance of that.
Okay, I find it very interesting when the state keeps objecting here to the relevance of what's being said. It's very relevant and probably should have gone more in depth because he's asking, you know, What did you obtain from being in the wheelchair?
How'd that work out?
How did that work out? And that's when he does the objection.
How'd that happen?
Judge, I'm going to object to the relevance of that. There's been no connection that the defendant knew any of this.
Well, I'm assuming, Ms. Perry, you're going to tie this up.
Well, right now, did you and Nick ever talk about the fact that you didn't need to be in a wheelchair?
Did you and Nick ever talk about that you didn't need to be in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Did you ever talk to him about why you were required to be in a wheelchair?
Did you ever
Yes.
talk to him about why you were required to be in a wheelchair? Yes.
I'll overrule the objection.
He overrules the objection.
Could you tell the jury why it is that you obtained money as a result of being in a wheelchair?
Because people felt sorry for me.
And they would do what?
And Judge, I'm just going to object to general relevance.
And then they object again, but it gets overruled because people would feel sorry for me. Like your mom?
At this point.
I'll allow it for the time being. You may answer, ma'am.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
I asked you why you obtained an advantage for being in a wheelchair. You said people gave you money. And I think my next question was, why did they give you money?
Because they felt sorry for me. They believed the lie. They believed the fraud.
When did you tell Nick about the wheelchair?
When did you tell Nick about the wheelchair? And this is something that has been bothering me because in some of these videos, she is still keeping up the act. And this is my main point in one of them, and wanting to talk about this. Because now that these videos have come out, and I'm going to pull some of them up, we won't watch the whole thing, but it's some we've already seen. And timeline, if serves correct, these videos are her lying about her age, lying about being disabled, and there's no Dee Dee around forcing her to do it.
Being in a wheelchair.
I think maybe
When did you tell Nick about the wheelchair? That you being in a wheelchair?
I think maybe a month or so after we met.
When did you tell?
She says a month or so after they met is when she told him. So you went on the internet on a Christian dating site posing as a disabled woman.
Nick, that you didn't
Nick started dating you thinking you were wheelchair bound.
need to be in a wheelchair?
A year into our
When did you tell Nick that you didn't need to be in a wheelchair?
relationship.
Okay, what? So now, when did you tell Nick that you didn't need to be in the wheelchair, and that was a year into their relationship? So hold on. I want to go back. I'm sorry.
I think maybe a month or so.
The wheelchair. When did you tell Nick about the wheelchair? That you being in a wheelchair?
So when did you tell Nick about that you were in the wheelchair, that you've been in a wheelchair?
I think maybe a month or so after we met.
I'm confused by that question. What did you tell him a month or so after you met? That's when you told him you were in the wheelchair? So he didn't even know you were in one, and then you told what?
When did you tell Nick that you didn't need to be in a wheelchair?
And then when did you tell Nick that you didn't need to be in the wheelchair? So it took her a month to tell him that she was in one, and then it took her a year to tell him she didn't need to be in it.
A year into our relationship.
So if your relationship began in October of 2012, it would have been sometime in 2013 that you first told him that you really didn't need to be in a wheelchair.
That is correct.
So in 2000, they started dating in 2012. And it wasn't until 2013 that she told him that she did not need to be in a wheelchair. There was no Dee Dee scripting this, no one forcing her. You better make him believe, whatever. No, you were conning people, Gypsy.
Were you ill?
Not saying that Dee Dee wasn't helping. I don't know. But she definitely wasn't in this situation. This was all you, baby.
During this period of time?
No, sir.
Did you ever tell Nick that you were ill or that you had illnesses?
I told him that I had illnesses, yes.
Time? Were you ill during this period of time?
Were you ill in this period of time?
No, sir.
Did you ever tell Nick that you were ill?
Did you ever tell Nick that you were ill? So you knew, you're saying here, Gypsy, that you told him you were sick and then you told him you weren't sick. And then you found out you were perfectly healthy in jail.
Or that you had illnesses?
I told him that I had illnesses, yes, sir.
Did you ever tell him that you really weren't ill?
Yes, sir.
When did you tell him you really weren't ill?
The same time that I told him that I didn't need to be in the wheelchair.
So a year into their relationship, she's like, I don't have cancer. I don't need to be in my wheelchair. I'm surprised we've never heard Nick talk about that. Like, that would be a huge shock, I would think, to Nick. Like, what?
What illnesses?
How did she get this plea deal? The world may never know. A lot of corruption. I do agree with that. A lot of backhanded bullshit, in my opinion.
Did you believe you had?
Cancer, muscular dystrophy. I needed glasses. I needed hearing aids. Seizure disorder. And I can't remember what else.
And when did you figure out that you weren't actually sick?
You know what you left out, Gypsy? Your micro deletion. You didn't add that. You didn't put any of the shit that is factually real.
And when did you figure out that you weren't actually sick?
I started to piece things together when I was about 19 years old.
She started to piece things together when she was 19 years old. No, bitch. You wanted to get up out of that wheelchair after lying to your own mother for however many years, your whole life almost. And you wanted to go get that diak from Dan. I started to piece things together. No, that's when you started to tell your mom, hey, I lied this whole time. I don't have this, that, and the other. That's what I think. Piece things together. Stop it.
Then I didn't understand the full extent of how healthy I was until after I got arrested.
So even at the time, even as of June of 2015, you still believed you had some of the illnesses?
Yes, sir.
You do. You have a microdeletion, and you can't get rid of that.
Did you ever run away?
Yes, sir.
When did you, and by run away I mean from your mother?
Yes, sir.
When did you run away?
In the spring of 2011.
Did you tell Nick about that?
Yes, sir.
When did you tell Nick about that?
I don't remember the exact time.
Was it before your mother's murder?
Yes.
Did you ever consider running away after that? After you ran away in 2011?
Yes, but I knew that it would end badly.
What happened when you ran away? Tell us about running away in 2011.
It was in the middle of the night, and I packed a small bag of stuff, and my mother was asleep. So I left the house, and I met up with one of my friends.
And where did you go?
To first at Mercy Hospital in Springfield, and then to his house.
And at some point, did your mom figure out where you were?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because people called your mom and said, "Come get your weirdo daughter, please. She's out of her wheelchair and acting a fool. Come get her."
And when was that?
4 hours later,
What happened when your mother figured out where you were?
she took me back home. She smashed my computer and my.
Well, we know that's not true, bitch. She smashed your computer. Well, you sure had access to one, no problem. And I'm sorry if my daughter, who had told me all this time that she couldn't walk, and then I get a phone call after finding out you're missing or you're out of the house, you're gone, and you're over at some man's house with a broken back and a drug addict. I would be pissed too, and I would probably smash a laptop. I would be big mad. What do you mean you can walk? What are you doing? Yeah, and oh yeah, well, let's not forget that. And stole her mother's money and pills on top of it. You left that out of your testimony. Why didn't you tell them that was in your little bag that you packed? Your stolen money and your stolen pills.
Cell phone. She chained me to a bed for 2 weeks.
Did you ever tell Nick about?
I also don't think I mean, I've said this a million times, but I will never believe that Dee Dee chained her to a fucking bed. That bitch likes that shit too much. Ash, have you not seen the video of her admitting it? She admitted it. Ash, go look on this channel. It's one of the last videos I uploaded where GYPSY is making a video to Nick, and she says in the video how she lied to her mother from the age of 6 to till 2011. Go watch the video, Ash.
All that?
Yes.
That's the only time you ran away?
Yes.
Did you receive any other physical abuse as a result of running away other than what you already told the jury?
Yes. Yes.
Did you receive any other physical abuse as a result of running away other than what you
Did you receive any other physical abuse as a result of running away?
already told the jury?
Yes.
What other abuse?
Hitting, punching, starvation.
Hitting, punching, and starvation. Go watch the video, Ash.
Did you tell Nick everything that had happened between you and your mother during the course of your relationship with him?
Most, but not all.
That had happened between you and your mother during the course of your relationship with him?
Did you tell Nick what was going on with the relationship with your mother? You know, and I'm interested to see if any of these videos come out. You know, when do they start talking about abuse and how horrible GYPSY's mom is, that she's chained her to a bed, she's beating her, she's not feeding her. Are we gonna see that? I mean, she had to tell Nick something for him to believe there was no way out. I don't know.
Most, but not all.
All the stuff we've talked.
So she says right there, she told him most, but not all. Why wouldn't you tell him everything? You told him everything. You did. You told him all your little skeletons in your closet, but you left out abuse? That's weird.
About the stuff you actually did tell him.
Yes.
And stuff he knew as of June of 2015.
Yes.
When did you tell him these things? All at once or over a period of time?
Over a period of time.
Beginning at what point in the relationship?
He knew since day one that my mother never allowed me to date.
So everything she's saying, we should see in evidence. So over a period of time, beginning at what?
He knew that my mother never allowed me to date.
Okay, that's not abuse.
But I don't remember exactly when I told him every single little detail that was going on in my home life.
So she doesn't remember when she told him every single little detail that was going on in her home life.
But you did tell him everything you did tell him by the time of June of 2015.
Yes, sir.
I assume since you believed you to be sick, you met regularly with doctors.
Yes, sir.
Did you also meet with social workers? Or do you remember that?
No, sir, I don't remember.
Why didn't you tell your doctors that you didn't really think you needed to be in a wheelchair?
Judge, I'll object to this.
Okay, he says, why didn't you tell your doctors that you didn't think you needed to be in a wheelchair? And the state objects.
Your doctors that you didn't really think you needed to be in a wheelchair.
Judge, I'll object to the relevance of that. That's outside the scope of the knowledge.
Ash, I want you to go over to Perez Hilton. He's live right now talking about all of this. Gypsy may never go back to jail, but it's important to get the truth out there and to have some justice for Dee Dee, who is the real victim in this situation.
Defendant would have.
I love you, Ash. Merry Christmas.
Mr. Perez?
Judge, I think it is relevant. It goes to, it really goes to why this whole thing happened. The fact that, and I'm glad to explain it, but I really don't know we should explain it on the record.
Yeah.
Goes to.
Okay, so they objected. Sorry, I wanted to hear what they said. That's outside the scope of knowledge that the defendant would have.
Judge, I think it is relevant.
How is that out of the scope of knowledge that the defendant, what?
Goes to.
The judge, I think it's relevant.
It really goes to why this whole thing happened.
Okay, the judge said it wasn't relevant. And the defense attorney says it really goes to why this whole thing happened.
The fact that, and I'm glad to explain it, but I really don't know we should explain it on the record.
Yeah. Can we go back into it?
I'm going to allow it for the time being. Let's not get too far afield here, Mr. Perez. Do you need that question repeated, Miss?
Yes, please.
If you'd repeat it, Mr.
I
Perez.
would glad.
Ash, whether you like Perez Hilton or not, he's got a big presence, right? He's got connections to the mainstream media. That's the point. We want the truth out to the mainstream media. We want the narrative corrected. Don't make me go on my tangent, ma'am. If you don't like it, Ash, don't watch. I love you.
Why did you not tell doctors that you knew you could walk or you didn't believe yourself to be killed during the time that you were doing this?
I didn't think that anyone would believe me. I thought they would eventually tell my mom, and that would make my home life even worse for me. I feared her more than I feared anyone else.
And that's really the end of what I have clipped there. She feared her more than anyone else. All right, let's peek in on Perez. Let's see what's going on. We're having a little palate cleanser here before we do some more stuff and things. We got videos to watch. Let's see what Perez is talking about.
Thank you more. Okay, so I do find it odd that I think she's okay for now. I do find it odd that she doesn't go live more often on TikTok and that she doesn't post more videos on there because she can monetize that. Hate views are still views. Hate comments, well, she's got her comments turned off, but people that don't like her still watch and it'll still make her money. And even if she turns off the commenting on her live streams, people will still gift just to get attention. Because I've learned that.
Right, Ash, he has aged a lot. And he's skinny now. He's on that Ozempic probably, I don't know.
The way I've learned that people, if there's a live stream on here even, if there's a live stream, people will sometimes gift as a tactic to get their name.
Sorry, I'm over here on a tangent. I don't know why Perez is like, why are you encouraging this demon to go live? That's the point. We don't want her on this platform. We want her off. She needs to go work at McDonald's.
Seen act request that the Into the Weeds podcast put out. Thank you, Mersey. Like I said, we're going to look at a couple because I did that mainly yesterday, but she addressed it more than once. And what she said is very interesting. First, she responded on the Clock app to a video. And she also posted on her IG page. So this was a random one of many videos that have helped amplify the dump from Into the Weeds podcast. GYPSY said, and so you'll see that it's a real comment. Thank you, Wally. Appreciate you. I'm going to read it out loud. So to understand this, people need to understand trauma bond. Trauma bond. So after I ran away from home with Dan and my mom brought me back home, and keep in mind, I walked to the car with her in front of these people, she chained me to the bed. After 2 weeks, I told her I would get back in the wheelchair because I wanted her to love me again. So I told her what she wanted to hear, which was,
Yeah, this is GYPSY's comment. We went over it yesterday.
Can't walk. But we both knew I could, but she was not wanting me to say so. So I said, but she was not wanting me to, so I said what she wanted me to hear.
Yeah, Perez is in the GRB snark now. I said this earlier, if you weren't here and you're not in the GRB snark, well, you should be. And Perez Hilton has entered the chat in Reddit. So if you want him to see any evidence, go over to GRB snark on Reddit and post anything you got that you might want him to see.
Here. And we lived in denial after that. So that was in 2011 that I told my mom this. And that is what I'm explaining to Nick. I find that hard to believe. Especially because I think
trauma
is
bond.
she implying here that at all times she was always in the wheelchair, even when she was at her house? Because I think my understanding is even when she was at home with her mother, she would be walking around. That's why they had tinted windows, allegedly. I'm not an expert. This is just what I've been hearing. That's not the only thing she said, though. She also took to her IG, which reaches more people, obviously, than just responding to a comment. And this is what she wants the world to know.
Poncho.
Thank you, Lisa. All right. But she's cunning. She's crafty. You want to know why? Because if she really cared about this, it would have been either a video or a feed post. But instead, GYPSY posted this to her story, which, as we know, disappears after 24 hours.
No, it was a
comment. This is what she says to the masses, to the general public.
It was in a comments. Oh, I didn't see that.
Proud of those videos. They were recorded during a period of extreme trauma, coercive control, and emotional dependency. People in these dynamics often say and do things that don't reflect who they truly are. You all saw my real-time reaction to those videos yesterday. I think she was revealing who she really was. She was revealing who she really was. This seems like revisionist history. People in these dynamics often say and do things that don't reflect who they truly are. I am not the same person today. I've received treatment, therapy, and have done years of healing work. If you or someone you love is in a controlling or abusive relationship, help. Oh, she's so kind. She's trying to help others, y'all. Help is available. You deserve safety and support. And then she included some resources for folks that are in need of help. And in the spirit of helping others, her bank account, have you guys, I did not know this. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is starting a podcast.
Bitch, I told you that twice yesterday. I'm sorry. I'm not calling you a bitch, Perez. I'm just saying. I told you that twice when I talked to you yesterday. I know it was a lot of information to absorb, but I was really trying to get that point across that, you know, she's out here trying to do a podcast now. But it's all right. I'll let you slide.
I'm going to make a prediction. Perez Adamas predicts she's not going to keep it up for long. She'll start this podcast and will probably give up after 6 months. I don't think. Oh, thank you.
Go live with him tonight. We'll see. I'm going to see how things go.
Thank you, Kristen. First of all, I don't know too much about her, but I don't know what kind of work ethic she has. I don't know if she has the work ethic to do a podcast. I have a podcast, the Perez Hilton Podcast with Chris Booker. You can listen at perezpodcast.com. And we've got a Patreon, patreon.com/Perez Hilton. It's hard work. It's hard work. And I don't know if she's got the work ethic. But we'll see. I'm invested now.
He's invested now.
It's so wild because, like I said, obviously this case garnered a lot of attention for a long time, but I never paid attention to it when the schmurder happened. And I had no idea there was no trial. When I went live with people on both sides, like the one question that I kept thinking over and over again, and I would love to hear from the prosecutor, from the district attorney, why did they give her such a lenient deal? She accepted a plea deal, and people get more time for tax evasion. The Chrisleys were
Poncho.
sentenced to more time than she was, and she was responsible for her mother's murder.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense. And in the videos that I looked at yesterday on my YouTube live, it was clear to me that the power dynamic in that relationship with Nick. She was in control. She was the boss of that man. She called the shots. She manipulated him, it seems, apparent. Or used the word groom. Thank you, me, Mike, to this. I'm not going live tomorrow because that's my colonoscopy, but Monday, more on the clocky tick, because on the YT, I don't want to rebrand. I cover all celebrities. You know, I'm not just Gypsy Rose. The DA was up for re-election and they didn't want to, but it's crazy though that guy, Nick, is stuck in prison without the possibility of parole. That's what's crazy.
Right, Jeff?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he didn't want to do it. He said, let's just run away. Let's just go away.
Yes. Yes,
No,
Queen. You're understanding. You're getting it. Keep going.
Colonoscopy is not live tomorrow. I did see a few videos of Nick, and let's watch this one. We didn't see.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch all that. I don't know what the video is. I haven't. Nick's videos are so hard to watch.
And if any of it is wrong, I'm gonna blame that GRB snark violently slow. He's got some kind of autism. Back in the day, we would use the term, he's slow. Bless his heart. You could tell he's slow. You know what I mean? And it's weird because he doesn't look like somebody who would.
He's been pretty honest about doing it for financial gain. I think it's a good thing because we need a big voice, and we've got Becca and what they're working on, and if we can get Perez Hilton to help boost that and get the truth out, I guess he can make a bag off of it at the same time. I'd pay him to get the word out. I'm just saying.
Violently murder somebody, you know, like it. Anyways, okay. Oh my God, we're about to get real crazy. Oh, thank you, Into the Weeds. Good to see you again. The following is all alleged. And if any of it is wrong, I'm going to blame that GRB snark. What the fudge? Andrea Holdsgate. Oh my God. We need this to get to 1,000 likes. About to pop off.
Pop off.
This next section is, oh my God.
I love this.
Like, double tap and like. Okay.
Let me make sure I like.
I have not fact checked anything. All of this is alleged and information that was shared with me from the GRB snark community on Reddit. I am not sharing this maliciously. I'm just thinking, what do I need to say to just make sure I don't get sued for defamation? This is all alleged. I'm not sharing this with any malicious intent. I do believe that this is credible. I read it and it's wild, but I do believe that it is I do think that there's a high probability that all or most of this is true. So buckle up. Allegedly, Gypsy Rose Bland. What the fudge? Just good. Allegedly, Gypsy Rose Blanchard lied about being able to walk. The doctors caught on and stated she's malingering. Okay, wait, I actually have a question. God, I have so many questions tonight. Maybe I'll go live again with some of the actually, I should take notes for my live tonight. Hold on. I go live at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. It's a catch-22 because I really want to hear from some of these doctors, but obviously a doctor has the Hippocratic oath. You know, a doctor is not able to confirm or deny this. But what about a retired doctor? Could a retired doctor reveal information?
Dr. Beckerman, paging Dr. Beckerman. Please come to the front of the class. We need, isn't he retired?
Thank you, P. Mabel. Yeah, HIPAA, you know. I really want to know what the doctors
really?
knew or didn't know.
Should I go to like the live stream now? Because I'm behind. Yeah, Perez is live right. Yeah, he's live right now. We're just having a little palate cleanser.
She was in on the con in order to get trips to Disney. She lied. This is all alleged.
Let's go. Okay, go to where he's lied. Okay, hold on. Let's go back a little bit though.
Do you think she just like stole somebody's kid?
Wait, what?
Her baby pictures leak recently. Like we've seen the pictures. Do you think she just like stole somebody's kid?
I sped it up, by the way.
No one is even sure if she has a baby. Her pregnancy looked very fake. She also shamed new mothers. Given what's come out, will be in danger of actual abuse. Isn't he apparently working in construction? Her stepmother leaked them? Her stepmother leaked them? What? Does she have a relationship with the stepmother? I'm taking notes. I would cut my stepmom off if my stepmom was it an intentional leaking?
Yes.
Or was the stepmom just sharing it on her private Facebook?
Intentional.
She leaked them to a content creator? Ooh, that's shady. Really?
Oh, he likes the tea.
Ooh, that's good. We don't know that person too. Case studies. I'm loving this too much. Jesus. Okay. All right. Her boyfriend. Okay. Whatever. No one does what he does for work. He and her have been. Y'all, some of you are really. I mean, I need proof. I need receipts. They've been looking for minors to join their relationship.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. They were on Om TV or whatever.
I mean, maybe it's true. I pray to God it's not true. He used hand gestures. This sounds like some QAnon stuff. He used hand gestures to signal this. She's a racist? She's racist? I have questions. I'm taking notes. She's racist. And her friend Bree creates blackface accounts.
That's true. That's true. These are true. Don't forget about when Bree and them put Key in a field and Dreamer called her a black bitch. We'll leave Skip out of this one because she's not friends with Gypsy, but yeah.
What? What's a blackface account? What is that?
What's a blackface?
She's racist.
Account?
Her friend Bree creates blackface accounts for Nina. Is Nina Is Nina one of her allies? No.
No,
Who's Nina?
no.
Flawless Nina? Is Nina like a pro gypsy or anti gypsy person? She's anti gypsy? All right, I gotta take notes. Okay. Is Ken gonna talk to me tonight? Have any of you messaged him?
I want
Maybe
Ken on.
Gypsy will just be like, oh, fudge it. I'm just gonna talk to him. Has she ever gone live with anybody on the Clock app? She went live with, wait, you guys said she went live with Jeffree Star? They probably didn't talk about anything. What did they talk? Did they talk about anything consequential? Did they talk about?
No.
What did they talk about? Years ago? Okay. I follow him. I'm already following him on the Clock app because I'm shameless. I would love to go live with him. He gets a lot of clout. Jip will never do an interview without seeing the questions beforehand. Well, I'm not going to agree to that.
That's
Okay.
another thing about Brie being up there that I thought was hilarious. She's like, yeah, all these people are just clout chasers. Like, Perez will admit he will chase the clout. That's exactly what he's about.
So she has poor vision but drives. That's probably related to that condition that she has, right? She has poor vision but drives. She shouldn't be allowed to since she rarely wears glasses. She seems to copy her half-siblings' posts. What does that mean? She seems to copy her half-siblings' posts.
Not Mia.
She uses...
Wait, no, he's not talking fast. I have it sped up because we're behind, so I have him talking faster than he normally would. It's on like 1.5 speed.
NASA grade filters and is convinced she actually looks that way. Y'all are vicious. All right. More alleged information from my new friends at GRB Snark. Gypsy. Well, I mean, maybe this is true. Gypsy attempted to schmurder her mother on multiple occasions?
Yes.
What?
Basically, yes. She shot her. I told you that too, Perez. I told you that.
Gypsy attempted to schmurder her mother on multiple occasions. Once by shooting her with a pellet gun to the face. What?
And
it's in her book?
Yes.
This is so crazy. I would think after that, wait, I got a pellet gun.
Y'all, Perez has joined, if you don't know, he joined the GRB Snark Reddit page, and that's what he's doing is reading through the Reddit.
How old was she when that happened?
Thank you so much, Bethany, for your donation. Merry Christmas.
How old was she how old was she? 19 or 21? Old enough to know better. I mean, God, crazy. Okay, the medication closet was mainly expired and benign medications.
Yep.
Did Gypsy allege that her mom was constantly giving her medicine? Is that one of the claims?
Yeah, write that down. That's important, Perez.
Okay, also, the recently dropped breast vitamin and prenatal vitamin video shows that Gypsy was aware and in charge of her medications, which she previously denied. That video shows how calculated and what a big planner Gypsy is when she wants something. Gypsy was the one who brought up offering her hypothetical daughter's virginity, not Nick. Gypsy has previously stated that she was forced and ordered to read off a script by Nick.
You know she's losing her mind, Dots.
Gypsy has accused, I don't know any of this. Gypsy has accused multiple people of graping her, including one female inmate to get out of trouble. But later, oh, welcome, Shannon. But later had to come clean about deliberately lying when she was caught. Wow. She testified under oath.
He's just talking to his audience. I'm just over here acting like I'm talking to him.
That Nick did not grape her and that all of their intimate relations was consensual. She has since said that she lied on the stand. So why did she not get charged with perjury? Why does she not face any repercussions?
That would be very interesting, Jeff.
repercussions for lying on the stand. She has since said that she lied on the stand, but there is no evidence or proof that Nick did ever SA her. GYPSY's stories keep changing over time, contradicting what she stated in previous interviews, under oath, and in documents. She also lies about little things chronically to fit a narrative or to try to make herself look better.
Thank you to Nicole.
She never accepts blame.
Thank you to Nicole for the donation. Very much appreciated. And Merry Christmas to
Or
you.
takes accountability and often puts information out by proxy, I've learned that, to avoid blame or being seen in a negative light. I still am dumbfounded. You guys need to, I'm sure TMZ has an email address, tips@tmz.com or something like that. Hold on. It must be on their website. Email tip. How can I? Tips. Email tips. Here we go. Yeah, I was right. Tips@tmz.com. You all need to email them with these videos. But as I said to the Into the Weeds podcast yesterday, you need to be organized. You need to have a playlist with all of these videos on YouTube to make it easy for media. I had never seen these videos before. To me, that was instantly newsworthy. TMZ is on her side? That's crazy.
Talk to TMZ, Perez.
That's crazy. Let's watch a couple videos that I did not show yesterday, because that's fun. This is new.
Okay, I'm not going to watch him go over videos. If y'all want to go check him out, you won't hurt my feelings. But I want to go over some of these new videos that came out yesterday. But before we play the new ones, I do want to go back real quick to what we were talking about with her, lying to Nick about, she was lying. She was conning Nick, saying that she was disabled and shit. If I can find it. GYPSY's video, is that it? I don't think so. It's the one of, no, that's not it. It's the one of her in the bed. Have they not uploaded that one yet? Maybe it's one of these. No, Nick, Christy, dancing, Dee Dee, Nick. I don't know if they've uploaded it. I may have to go searching for it. All right, let's go to their live. I think it would be, they got a live coming up. Let's see. When is this today? Into the Weeds will be live in 2 hours. Okay. So everybody knows FOIA Files Valentine's Day edition. That should be interesting. All right, let me go to their last one and find that video. Oh, I'm not even sharing my tab with you guys. Sorry. All right, let's see. The one of her in Dee Dee's bed. Maybe it was the live before this. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Maybe it was this one. Let's see. Because I know it was at the beginning. Yeah, there it is. This is it. Okay. Now, the reason for me re-showing this is because number one, she's in Dee Dee's bed. But anyways, no, the main reason for me showing this is because this is her telling Nick, I'm not going to be able to dance at our wedding. And, pretending to be a disabled teenager, because she also says in this video that her mom will not allow her to date till she's 21. And she is well over that age at this time.
And what I see
broadcast radio, and they can't get word into
this video in response to your video, and so there was a few things that you wanted me to answer. So I'm going to try and remember them as best as I can. So here I go. For your first video, I want you to know that whenever, sorry, I have to catch my breath.
Do y'all notice that? Because oh, look at that tongue there. Get your screenshots in. There's a good one. But in another video that I'm gonna play, like, she's also talking about how she's out of breath. Like, why are you out of breath? You're literally laying in the bed.
For the first video, what I told you on Friday, I had just had a very depressing and emotionally draining talk with my mother. And basically, I've just been giving her these, hypothetical.
That's what I'm thinking, Keish. Asthma? Is the asthma getting to you? I don't know.
Not real scenarios of me dating. And it all stemmed from something I told her. I said that I was capable of being in a relationship. And then I had to backtrack and tell her that what I meant to say was I'm capable of telling her if I like somebody instead of hiding it or lying to her about it like I used to. And so whenever I like someone, I'll be honest with her and just tell her. Now, of course, I'm still under that 21-year age ban from dating.
There's one instance of her lying about her age. She does it in another video as well.
And but then she says that it doesn't matter if I'm 18 or if I'm 50, if I'm not mature enough to handle, quote unquote, handle the emotional and mental games that guys tend to play. If I'm mature enough, then yeah, I can have a boyfriend, or that's my choice, is what she said. And I'm like, well, I don't want a boyfriend now. I mean, there's nobody I like here in town. And if there was somebody I'd like, I am capable of telling you I like this person. But there's nobody here I like, so I don't need a boyfriend.
The thing is, Gypsy, your mother was absolutely right. You were not capable of handling a relationship. That's why you killed her. I mean, she was right. I mean, obviously, you weren't able to handle whatever the fuck was going on between you and Nick to the point where you had her offed. So your mom wasn't too far off by saying, unless you're emotionally mature enough, you're not ready for a boyfriend. And mind you, this is after you ran away with a much older man who really wasn't even into you.
Right now. And so that was a big fight that lasted like 4 days between us. And I just had to talk her into forgiving me and letting her know that no, I'm gonna listen to her rule, and and things got better after I said that. And I was just trying to let you know that she, as much as I wanted her to maybe help us out with things like a living situation in the future, I don't think she will. And that was kind of depressing for me, because realizing that we have to do all this on our own, and you and I both don't make much money, and the money that I'm getting right now for us for your
You mean the money that you were stealing? Anyhow, isn't this the one where she cries about her legs?
On your check is something that's cotton, but anyway, we don't have a lot.
No.
And we need to start saving now if we're going to have to do this alone without anyone's help. We're going to need money. And, but I know that if we work together, we can get that money. And as long as we work as a team, we can make it. And I'm hopeful that we can make it. We have the love, but we just need that stability. I'm moving on to basically why I said what I said. I said what I said because I was depressed. I didn't mean it. I was feeling. I've always felt like you deserve so much better because you're so amazing, and I'm blessed to have you. I really, really am. But there are these times that I feel like I am not worthy of you, and I don't know how to explain to you these feelings of me feeling not worthy. You treat me wonderful, and you. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. And I don't know how to tell you that it's me. Something's wrong with me. I think just something's broken inside of me. And I don't know how to unbreak it. I think it's just, there's so many things I think about. I'm thinking about you and me. And I've had moments where I feel I'm not worthy, even though you treat me like a queen, and I'm grateful and thankful and blessed and happy. But there are things like I think about, like, okay, at our wedding, I won't be able to dance with you. I can't walk, so how am I going to dance?
See, I can't walk. Sorry, y'all. The yard guy's like literally outside my window at this moment. I apologize. But there she goes. I can't walk. And you're crying and shit. You know you can walk. Why were you doing this? Why were you pretending that you couldn't walk? Why were you pretending you were sick? Why were you lying to Nick? Why didn't you off the bat just pretend to be a normal person? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
And if you were with another woman, you could. You could have that. Not with me. And it breaks my heart that I'm broken, and I'm...
Is she role playing here too, Brie? She is. She's only role playing as her real self, a con artist.
And that I can't walk, and that I'm sick, and I have all these medical problems, and I wish that I didn't have them because it would make life a lot easier.
See, you are such a manipulative bitch. I've got all these health problems. I can't walk. I won't be able to dance at our wedding, and I just wish I didn't have them, even though you know you don't have them. So why are you keeping up this lie with a stranger, basically, man on the internet? We heard in her testimony that she didn't tell Nick that she could walk until a year into their relationship. A year of lying and keeping up a con that had absolutely nothing to do with her mother.
I mean, if I could drive a car.
And by that, I mean, she's conning Nick. This is part of who you are, Gypsy, a fucking lying, manipulative piece of shit. And no one's here forcing you to tell these lies. You are very much participating and continuing. You wanted Nick to feel sorry for you. Oh, if you can love me with no legs, then he'll really love me when I tell him I can walk.
I could come and see you, even though with the situation being what it is. I'm almost 19 and I have almost zero independence. I mean, the independence I have is nothing more than a few chores. But I can't go to the grocery store on my own. I can't.
Hey, Aleph.
Freaking cook. I don't know how to be the wife you need. I don't know how to be the one that you need. And I know you use
Oh, did she say that? Hold on, let me rewind it.
Or on my own, I can't freaking cook. I don't know how to be the wife you need. I don't know how to be the one that you need.
Maybe I missed it.
With the situation, I have a car. I can come and see you, even though with the situation being what it is. I'm almost 19 and I have.
See, there you go. Another instance of her trying to say that she is only 19, bitch. No, you're not. No, you're not. Why are you lying?
Almost zero.
How long did Nick not know your real age? Is that when you told him in a year in that, hey, I've been lying to you about my age this whole time? When did is there a video or some evidence maybe that'll come out of you, revealing these secrets to him? Well, I guess we saw one of them. The one where she said, since was that the original video? I wonder. Like, was that her? Hey, so I can walk.
Independence. I mean, the independence I have is nothing more than a few chores. But I can't go to the grocery store on my own. I can't freaking cook. I don't know how to be the wife you need. I don't know how to be the one that you need. And I know you use teamwork. But I'm supposed to know all of this in a few years. And I'm just scared that I won't be able, that I can't do it. I mean, my mom doesn't believe I could do anything important. And there are times I feel like she's right.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second that your mom thought you couldn't do anything important. Your mom paraded you around like she was so proud of you. I don't believe she told you could never do anything. I don't believe that. Sorry.
But the only thing I'm good for is just to sit here. And so I push you away because I think you deserve better. I know you deserve better. And I know another woman can give you what I can't. She can't give you more love. She can't do that. But she could be more grown up. She could be more mature. And then if I had a dime for every time someone said that I was immature, I'd be rich. I know I'm immature. But that doesn't mean that I can't learn. It just takes time. So I'm sorry for pushing you away. Yes, you're right. Women do that because they want their man to be closer or whatever. I did that because I wanted you closer. And the fact that we can't be physically together is painful sometimes. And I miss you, and all I would need is a simple hug or to be.
I'm pretty sure that's an what do they call that? Isolating or whatever. When you have like a stand-up fan and you put it in that mode where it goes back and forth, I think that's what you're hearing in the background. All right, I'm pretty much done with this video. I made my point that she lied to Nick for a whole fucking year before she even told him that she could walk and wasn't sick. So let's go to some of these new ones, shall we? Let's see. Oh, since Bree wants to play Nick's big, bad, scary one, why don't we do that first? Okay. I'm going to put the closed caption on so you can hear what he's saying. And let me see. I had wrote something down. Couple of things that I want to touch on, like, once we have all these videos and stuff, I want to see, like, the escalation of the relationship and how it turned into murder, because so far it's just them being stupid, right? Like, when did it go dark? Okay, what else I want to touch on real quick? Let's see. Basically the same thing. I want to know how the relationship escalated into murder, into them being deviant, and who escalated it. Because I think it was Gypsy, but what if it was both of them? What if they were both into this shit? Like, Bree really likes to deflect onto Nick. Like, oh, don't look at Gypsy, look at Nick. Don't look at Gypsy, look at Nick. See? Nick. Maybe they were both doing it. All the videos aren't out yet. I don't know. But Gypsy liked that shit regardless. And she was the one doing most of this weird behavior. I think Nick is just trying to keep up with her at this point. So here we go. Here is this terrifying video of Nick.
Timona, that's revolutionary. It seems your supposable soulmate, Gypsy. You wanted to make it to where there was more shine and light so you would be able to make it to where you could see me better. But due to my love for being of hoods and wearing hoods, I always seem to love to wear those, especially black ones. Still cover my identity pretty well. Anyway,
I'm not going to do the whole thing, Renek.
It seems your supposable soulmate loves to be able to guess on things that I may try to do. No matter how much I try to weave one way or weave the other.
Okay, look, I can't do it either, Renek, to tell you the truth. I fucking can't. If y'all want to, look, just go put the closed caption on and listen for yourself. You can hear everything he said, good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Damona's vow. I think we saw this one, right?
Most important woman in the house as the seductress mother. I vow to be patient, kind, understanding. Yeah. And I thought since Gypsy and Nick's gonna have their wedding, I thought, why don't we have us a wedding as a vampire couple? Well, I mean, vampire and human, that is.
Pretty sure we've already seen this one. Okay, in this, I think this one's name. What is this? Did we see that one? The seductress mother.
You asked me to make the video once more, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, to pick up where I left off before. Alright, I think I should probably start with the apologies. Well, as you know, I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. But I just wanted to tell you that I am super sorry about it, and I will do my very best to perfect myself in a way that makes you proud and in a way that makes me worthy. So I'm sorry for the attitude and the hard times I've given you. Secondly, I remember you saying that you felt like luggage. Well, you're not. You're my soulmate, just as Nick is, and I don't regret being with you. I don't feel like it's a mistake. I feel like it's a blessing. And I'm happy, and I love and adore you so much. And I promise you I will do my very best and live up to the vision that you and Nick have of me. And in that vision, I am a full woman, and that means being obedient and willing to do whatever you tell me to, and I am willing to do that. I will obey your every command, and I will do anything you ask of me without a question. Part of being that woman that both of you want me to be is being the seductress mother. And I think that I can do that.
Hold on.
And I can live by.
Somebody said, what does Simp Ryan, Donna, the crazy cat lady, said, what does Simp Ryan have to say about these videos? Well, I peeked into Ryan's live stream last night on TikTok. And he had over 1,000 people in there, which was strange because he usually doesn't get that many people anymore. And he was going off about GYPSY. I say going off in his own way. He was going off about how, Christy was the one who drove, all of that. And next thing I knew, the live stream was down. He got reported and taken down.
The vampire ways. And I will bear your children, and whenever they come of age, we can both talk to them about how our family is.
What, the graping incest that you're into, GYPSY, that?
And how it's different from other families, because that was worrying me a lot. Because you don't want our daughter to come home and the police come with her and say, and arrest you or something like that for our way of living. That's my biggest fear, is that our way of living gets out to the public and both of us get arrested, and then, our whole fairy tale just ends in tragedy. And I don't want that to happen.
Yes.
So
if anyone just joining, yes, she says it not once, but twice. This is the second time where she refers to her daughter, maybe telling authorities, and the police would come and arrest Nick and GYPSY and ruin their whole fantasy. Oh, no. Weirdo.
And both of us get arrested, and then, our whole fairy tale just ends in tragedy. And I don't want that to happen. So we need to be vigilant and teach our children to keep our family secrets in just our own home and in our own family. And I will live up to the expectations that you have of me to be the seductress mother, and in doing so, that's cooking, cleaning, things that a normal wife would do and mother would do, but with the responsibility of protecting our children and pleasing you in every way that I can. So I really want to be that, and I believe that I can do that. So that's talking a little bit about that.
All right, let's go to the next one. Sorry about the lawnmower. Have we seen this one? GYPSY and Damona's white collar.
Hi, Master. It is your slave, GYPSY.
No, we haven't.
I'm making you this video first, just as you commanded, and I hope it pleases you. What I want to talk about is earning my white collar, because I want to be your favorite slave. I want to become the seductress princess, and I hope that this video kind of puts me a step closer to doing that and earning that. I hope that I've been a good slave to you, and I think that me being a slave is exactly what I should be doing. All my life I've felt like maybe I don't belong, or that I don't quite fit in. But for the first time in my life, I feel like I finally found what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's being your slave, that's being your soulmate, and serving you the best that I can. So I hope that I can be a good enough slave to become your one and only seductress princess, and eventually your seductress queen and seductress queen mother, or mother queen. And I hope that I can serve you to the best of my abilities. Because I know that we'll have a very happy life together, and all I want to do is make you happy and serve you in every single way possible. That means emotionally, physically, sexually, mentally, and every other way that you can think of. I am loyal to you because you have stood by my side through thick and thin. You have proved yourself to me, and I want to prove myself to you. I want to prove my worth. I want to prove that I am worthy, even though that's a pretty big job, because I don't think anyone in the world could be good enough for you. You're just so amazing. So I want to be that, and you bring out something in me that I never knew.
I don't know if there was any internet history to go into. I think Gypsy got rid of her laptop. There was a laptop found at Dee Dee's, which had, ironically, a Band-Aid over the camera. So I don't know if she was using Dee Dee's laptop to do this shit, because, you know, Dee Dee smashed her laptop. Bullshit. I don't believe that either, because you had no problem getting access, making videos, editing them, all of it.
I had, which is confidence and courage and an understanding of how the world works and an understanding of myself and respect. And I've just learned so much since we've been together. And I know that there's a lot more I need to learn, but I'm looking forward to learning it from you, because you are the best teacher. You're like amazing. You know so much, and you're so wise. And I'm happy, I really am happy that I have you for a master, because you're not just my master, but you're also my soulmate. And you're a really sweet one and kind. And though, like I was saying, that at first I didn't understand you much, but now that I've gotten to know you, I'm falling more in love with you every day. And I want to get to know you even better. And I know that another way that I could earn my white collar and other collars, but a start to that would be to lose my virginity to you, which I have been saving for my soulmate. So it's only tradition that it goes to you, and that you'll take it when we meet, hopefully. Hopefully we get the opportunity, but as tradition goes, it will be from, we'll start with the sexual act before the actual intercourse comes into play. But we'll start with consensual sex going into rape, which is part of the tradition. So it's the
consensual sex going into rape. Who had the rape fantasies? I don't.
Vampire way, and so I want to serve you by the
Thank you, Wild Bird. Y'all hit that like button, guys.
vampire way, and I want to obey every single rule that
Dee Dee had to have caught her at least once. I mean, come on. There had to have been a time she got busted.
includes.
Or maybe Dee Dee just thought she was playing dress up, but I don't know. I heard them say that in that 40-minute video, Gypsy's in her living room, but like she's absolutely naked, just in the fucking living room for 40 damn minutes.
So that's my plan, and I'll obey anything you say. I am your slave inside and out and every other way, and I'm here to serve you, and I want to serve you, and I'll serve you however you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. I'm yours. So I can't wait till the day that you take me and make me your seductress princess and seductress mother and queen. So I love you, my adorable, sexy, handsome, wise, amazing master, and I hope this video pleases you.
Tell her, Miss Juicy. Oh,
Hi,
here
Master.
we go. We're switching into a different wig now. We got a new character here. I guess it's Demona. Hello, Demona. It's nice to see you again.
It is your slave, Demona, and I'm making this video second, just as you commanded. Gypsy went first, and now it's my turn to talk. This is a test for me, and I know it. And the whole reason I'm making you this video right now is to try and earn my white collar, which I really want to, and I really want to prove myself and prove my self-worth. And I believe that I told you that a couple of nights ago I felt this kind of breath on my neck, and it sort of.
I'm in my party wig. Wasn't the party wig pink though? This must be the Cinderella.
Took me by surprise.
Oh, and what's that behind you, Gypsy, again? A telephone. Oh, I couldn't call 911. I didn't know the number. Oh, I was stuck and I was so scared. I was terrified for my life. Help me. Ha 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 ha. It's me, Victor.
I wasn't expecting it. And then every day since then, I've had this sort of confidence, like I'm bigger or something, and it just feels really good. I feel really secure in myself and my body and in our relationship. I just feel really good. And I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just me getting older or something. I don't know. Me turning 18. I don't know. But then we talked.
They'll lie. She just lied about her fucking age again.
And in our relationship, I just feel really good. And I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just me getting older or something. I don't know. Me turning 18. I don't know.
Oh, me turning 18? How many years ago was that, bitch? What year are you living in? My God.
But then we talked, and then I found out it was you. So, I thank you for that, because I really needed that. And Gypsy needed that too, more than ever, because she has always been this sort of shy girl that seemed invisible to the world, and now she just feels alive.
Oh, Gypsy was a shy girl who just felt invisible to the world. Really? Is that why there's a million pictures of you everywhere? You were the local celebrity, Gypsy. What do you mean? Ignored? You got all the attention. You made sure if you were in the room, you got the attention. We heard how loud your ass was walking down the damn street. La 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 la. Remember?
And that's because of you.
Did I say walking down the street? I meant rolling.
It's you. You helped her with that, and you helped me with that. I think we both kind of helped her in a way, because I was always with her, trying to get her to be confident, but it wasn't until she learned things from you that she became confident and happy in her own image. So I thank you for that. And I thank you for putting that into me as well. Anyway, what I really wanted to talk to you about is that I want to serve you, and I'm going to tell you how I'm going to serve you. I'm going to serve you by being your...
Put the wig on and said, hey, you got to talk in the voice. Hi, my master. I'm so happy to make this video for you. We're going to be so happy together, and I'll let you grape me and our child. Don't leave that part out. Nasty.
And what is, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you, motherfucker? What the fuck is wrong with you, ugly bitch?
Tell him, Miss Carver. Tell her, Miss Carver.
You better get on down the road, goddammit. Go to the river and be baptized, motherfucker.
That's fucking right.
Obedient slave, and also being your queen, but I know I have to earn that title, and that is exactly the path that I'm starting to go on and starting to earn. And I really want to earn my white collar so I can start getting the more higher colors so I can one day become the seductress queen mother. And
seductress queen mother. I'm like, can we Google that? Has anyone Googled what the fuck that means? Let's see. What is a seductress queen mother? I think we already did look this up, actually, but we're going to read it again. The term seductress queen mother is not a standard title or a formal recognized position. Rather, it describes a blending of distinct female archetypes found in storytelling, psychology, and mythology. It refers to a character or individual who embodies both the mature authority, leadership, and nurturing qualities of a, quote, queen or, quote, mother, alongside the captivating charm, independence, and potentially manipulative allure of a seductress. Well, that's pretty accurate. Balances power and nurturing. Her power is not solely based on force or tradition, but also on her ability to inspire, nurture, and strategically captivate those around her. In essence, the descriptive phrase highlights a power, confident, and captivating woman who has the influence and wisdom of a mature leader / matriarch, but is also unapologetic about her sensuality and uses her charm as a form of power and influence. Historical or mythical figures like the legend of Semiramis, I don't know how you say that, are sometimes portrayed with a combination of these traits. Okay, hold on a minute. In the grand opera of storytelling, the seductress often dons multiple roles. She can be the enticing antagonist, the daring protagonist, or the catalyst sparking off conflict. And sometimes she's all three at once. Her allure can both enchant and ensnare, leading to intrigue, rivalry, and drama. Okay, well, there you have that. Think you earned the title, Gypsy, of the Queen Seductress Mother.
I know I'm adding queen to the title, but technically that's what I will be because you are king, so that makes me your queen. And so that will make me the most important woman in the household. So that is what I'm trying to earn, because it is an honor. It's not just given, it is an honor, and I really, really want to earn that. And I'll feel good about that when I do earn it. And I'm determined, and I will earn it one day because I'm confident. And about me serving you, I will always be here for you to serve you you in every way possible, whether it is sexual or emotional or physical or mental or any other way possible that I can serve you, I will be at your disposal so you can, have the contentment that you need and that you deserve. And you know that you always have my loyalty and you've always had my love, and I have adored you since the moment that I knew you, and I think our love has grown a lot, and I'm wildly attracted to you, so doing role play with you is a lot of fun. And I can't wait to do it again with you. I will be trying to earn chances and rewards to kiss you and love on you, because I'm a very affectionate person, and I really want to give my love to you. But of course I'll always ask for permission and earn it. And so I won't just come up to you and seduce you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing that we have definitely learned is that Gypsy has not changed one bit. I think I know what you're talking about with the bowing video, but it's been so long I can't remember.
Nowhere, because that would be not good. Over the months that we've been together, I've learned what's right and what's wrong, and what to do and what not to do, and how to be a good slave, and how to be respectful, and just learned so much that I never really knew before. And I know I have a lot yet to learn, but I want to learn that with you, and I want to learn that with my soulmate. So,
oh my God, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Since the day that you came into my life, I've been more happier in my life than ever. Like Gypsy had said on the computer, our birthday didn't really go as well as we had planned, but the video that Nick and you gave us made us really happy. It made us feel like we didn't have to be alone on our birthday. So that was the only thing that made us happy on that day.
Bunny cha-cha.
We always count on you two. And
where did that comment go?
That's something that we treasure, and that's something that we love and adore about you
They
both.
should have just played D&D.
We talked about how I can start, earning and going down that path of being the seductress mother, to get my white collar and other colors, other higher colors.
I can't. What? Oh, I'm gonna speed this bitch up because I'm can't take much more. All right, we're gonna put her on like 1.5.
Big thing that we have to do, because it is tradition, is I have to lose my virginity to you. And me and Gypsy have been saving that. Gypsy has been a little hard on me because she's like, you've got to keep it for your soulmate. So I'm like, okay. And now all that waiting is finally paid off, and for a good reason. We know that it'll go to the right person. It'll go to who it belongs to. And how we will start that is we'll, of course, do our sexual acts before to make sure you're nice and hard for me. And then we will go from consensual sex to rape. And I don't really have a problem with that.
Oh, she doesn't really have a problem with that. You hear that, Bree? She didn't have a problem with it. She was into that shit.
Sex to rape. And I don't really have a problem with that. To be honest, I don't really think of it as rape. Because in my heart, I'll be consenting, but I'll just act like I don't want it. I'll be like, no. But in my head, I'll be like, yes.
Oh, really? Did you hear that, Bree? Let me put it on normal speed, because I know you're a little slow.
Consensual sex to rape. And I don't really have a problem with that. To be honest, I don't really think of it as rape. Because in my heart, I'll be consenting, but I'll just act like I don't want it. I'll be like, no. But in my head, I'll be like, yes.
Christ! That the power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Sorry, we had to add that in there. Hold on.
It's my that's the way it should be because it is tradition and I want to do everything by the vampire way. So I hope that I will be the best slave and I hope that I can please you in every way possible and I hope that I will someday be your queen and become the seductress mother who I know I am destined to become. It is my destiny and it is my fate and I want it so bad and I won't stop until I get it. So I love and adore you, my amazing Dark King, whom I
Shout out Chai Girl. Thank you so much for your donation and a very Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for always being so loyal in the chat, always showing up, showing out. It's appreciated. Much love.
So much and think so highly of and daydream about all the time. I love and adore you and I hope that this video gets me one step closer to becoming the woman that you dream about.
So do I. I watch her on sped up too. I can't. So there you go. There's a seductress mother who's still into grape. Nick's anniversary video. Oh, is the music on this one?
2 years have been the best in my whole life and I just any of your
Oh, I haven't seen this. What? Oh, the skunks. The beat goes on and on and on and on and boom. And the mama. So romantic. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Good Lord. I truly, madly, deeply love you and always will. Happy anniversary. And we've seen the rest of it. Into the Weeds played it on their live stream. Make sure to check it out. And again, Into the Weeds should be let me check real quick. They are going live at 4:00. So still 2 hours. Okay. Let's see. Videos. I think there's just one more we have not seen.
Hello, my darling sweetheart. If you are looking at this, then that means that this video is meant to be something that will comfort you for the next couple of days. I know that you are going through a very hard time right now, and I want to make this hard time for you as easy as possible. I want you to know that
I think she does
though
try, girl.
I don't think that the judge will make you serve jail time for something as simple as carrying a pocket knife. Over here in redneck territory, that's just normal. You don't go to jail for that.
Oh, I'm muted. Yeah, so just so you know, well, first of all, Bunny Cha Cha, she is in the bathroom, so she may be in the toilet. She deserves to be. This is about Nick's McDonald's incident, and yeah, her talking about his upcoming court date, which was not about rape, pornography, Brie. Another lie that we debunked here today in this live stream.
Right now. And I want to make this hard time for you as easy as possible. I want you to know that though I don't think that the judge will make you serve jail time for something as simple as carrying a pocket knife.
Hold on.
Over here in redneck territory.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Shit. Did anyone get the arrest papers from the McDonald's incident? Yes. I read them earlier and I'll put them in the chat. They're from Scribed. I think that's how you say that app. I have the app and it won't let me bring it up on my computer. But I do have it saved and you can go through the McDonald's incident yourself. I'll put the link in the chat and y'all can go read the McDonald's incident right there.
Territory, that's just normal. You don't go to jail for that. But different state, different laws.
You notice, I don't know, maybe she'll say it in a minute, but did she mention that he was watching porn or just the part where he got in trouble for having a pocket knife? I don't know.
But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is that no matter what happens, no matter what the outcome is, I will always be yours forever. I want you to know that this might sound silly to you, but I wear this ring as kind of like a symbol.
Well, that's interesting you say that, Angelica. Angelica said it could have been videos about rape if he was watching Gypsy's disgusting shit videos. Exactly. And a lot of people speculate that that is what he was watching at the McDonald's. And he wasn't watching porn for 9 hours. Was he probably looking at Gypsy's videos? Yeah. But he was also doing a software update on his computer and was there to use their free Wi-Fi.
I know it's not a real engagement ring, but to me it's a symbol of hope for us, a hope for our future, a hope for a life together. And I will always wear it to prove my commitment to you and to show you that I'm 100% honest and true to only you and Master. And even if you're sentenced to jail.
Did she already say the part where she's like, I wore white because it's calming and it gives innocence? Like she just such a conniving little bitch.
Time, make sure, this is a direct order from your wife, make sure to tell Allie what prison and the address, because I will write to you. I know inmates can have letters sent to them, so make sure she...
Who is Allie? Is that Aaliyah? I don't know. Who's Allie?
She knows where you're at to tell me, and I will write to you. There won't be a day that goes by that I won't think about you. And I just last night I dreamed about you. I dreamed about us cuddling and being together, being happy. And
you think that's a laundry machine? going or the dryer. I don't know. It could just be weird background noise.
I know that we're a long distance apart, but distance can't keep love apart. And it won't keep me apart from you. Nothing will.
Donuts.
I love you and adore you so much, and I always will, no matter what. And nobody and nothing is going to come between.
No, she didn't call the cops on Nick's bleh, I can't speak. She did not call the cops on Nick at McDonald's. The manager actually saw it for himself because Nick was sitting in like a corner booth. You know, McDonald's has the glass, and he was like sitting at the booth where you could walk outside and like see his computer. So that he was definitely watching some naughty stuff. I think it is one of Nick's friends. He told her about Gypsy wanting him to kill her mom. Yeah, it was. Oh, the Allie person. Was her name Allie? I think you're right, Axe.
Us. I'm wearing a white bow in my hair.
Here we go.
I thought that it would be calming.
Calming.
And also a white shirt. I thought that it would make you calmer and be more relaxed.
If I look like a little innocent not a princess, that's not the right word. A little innocent child. I don't know what else to describe this look. But you know, it's supposed to be calming. I wore white so you could be calm.
Relaxed. But I hope this video makes you more relaxed. Just to know that I'm not a cheater and I won't go straying, as they say. I'm here for the long haul, and I'm here no matter what. Now, in my mind, probably all you're going to get is a fine and probably the 6 months you have to stay away from McDonald's. But I hope that's all it is. And I hope that
Monty, she's trying to look pure and innocent.
This is over really soon, because then we can start being more happy and we don't have to worry about anything. We're going to put this whole mess behind us. And I want you to know that on that day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Your comment flew by. Hold on, let me find it. I thought she gave him an earful. She told the cop that. That's right. Yeah, she chewed him out, right? Not here. It looks like you're, you know. You're not chewing him out, that's for sure.
Think about anything else. Kind of meditate. Think only of me and you'll be calm. Remember to be respectable to the judge. And remember your manners. And do as they say, because in that position, they're a bit of a higher position than you are. And they have your fate in their hands. So make sure you come home to me, please. That's all I ask.
Come home to me, baby, please.
Just be calm. Don't let Master out, because I know Master has a way of being authoritative, and that is attractive to me, but it won't be attractive to the judge.
Did you hear that, Bree? That shit was attractive to her because she was into that shit.
So just please do as they ask. Don't complain. Don't, just be on your best behavior. Please do that for me. Please come home safe to me. That's all I want. So I love and adore you, and I will be keeping you in my thoughts and in my prayers, and I will be faithful and loyal. I made my vows, and I will stick to them like PB&J.
Like a pair of shoes. Me and my mom are like a pair of shoes. One's no good without the other, right, Gypsy? Just like peanut butter and jelly.
I love and adore you, my wonderful, handsome king. I wish you the best of luck. And know that you'll always be in my thoughts and in my heart.
Oh, that's a very good point. Constant comment 24. Another failed opportunity to leave the controlling relationship she was so afraid of. Coercive control, okay? She was under coercive control.
Hi, love. This is actually the second time I'm making you this video. The first.
You know, another thing Bree used to always say was that GYPSY was, God, what is it called? When you're a hostage, but you stay. What is that called? Fuck. Somebody help me. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a delay, so I'm waiting for someone to tell me. Stockholm Syndrome. Thank you. Yes, Stockholm Syndrome. Bree used to say that GYPSY had Stockholm Syndrome.
Time I did it all in white, so. But due to master's commands, I had to wear 2 colors. So I'm wearing red and white. So good combo. Sorry, I was changing. 1 second to catch my breath.
Okay, the bitch is out of breath again. Why? Why are you you changed clothes and you're out of breath? What? Why? This is the second time that you've been on video. The other one you were just laying in the bed and you're like, oh, hold on, let me catch my breath. And you're just talking to the camera, GYPSY. Is it asthma? Unscathed. Yeah, unscathed. You know, changing clothes is so hard. I'm out of breath. But I got my little red beret on. Raspberry beret. She's got her little innocent and evil, her little pop of color.
But due to master's commands, I had to wear 2 colors. So I'm wearing red and white. So good combo. Sorry, I was changing. 1 second to catch my breath. All right. I'm making you this video.
Look at your slobbery ass mouth. Tell me again how this bitch has dry mouth. Look how slobbery those lips are. You needed them salivary glands taken out, girl. In case nobody knows this, in her medical files, it is also documented in a sleep study that GYPSY had done that she was choking on her spit during sleep because of her over salivating mouth. Okay. So the bitch was drooling. Okay. She needed those glands. You know, you got a lot of salivary glands. They just needed to reduce a few. They could have probably gone ahead and taken one more, GYPSY, because you still slobber.
Oh, because soon you'll be facing.
Look at her lips. Look how wet they are. Dry mouth, my ass.
I'm making you this video because soon you'll be facing one of the most difficult times of your life. That will be being the trial. And I know that you're nervous. I wish I could tell you not to be. But truth is, I'm scared out of my wits too.
Yeah, the wetter the better.
The thing is, it's very unfair. I mean, all you did was carry a freaking pocket knife. Over here in redneck territory, that's normal. But different state, different law, right? Right now, as you can see, I'm checking my email and stuff. That's why I'm making a second video. I'm going to type to you in a little while that I'm
What amazes me is that her lips are chapped. I do not lick my lips a lot, but I couldn't go an hour without using the lip balm. What do you mean? You think her lips are chapped? I don't think her lips are chapped. They look pretty unchapped to me. I don't know. Plus, she's got that lizard tongue that's going to make sure they get all sloppily wet. Drooling demon. That's right, Phaedra. Hey, misbehaving. She's been sucking on the Orajil.
doing it. But I want you to know one of the worries and concerns that you had was that I would be unfaithful to you or start looking for another man. Truth is, that can't be any further from the truth because I am loyal to you and only you and Master. love and adore only you and Master. I am committed
Oh,
100.
does licking okay? Because licking your lips gives you chapped lips. Is that what you're saying? Like it doesn't get cold down here, so it's very rare that I get like chapped lips. So the licking can cause the chapping, the chaping, the shape, the chaping of the lip. I need, I need my. What is it from Napoleon Dynamite? I really need my lip chap. What does he say? I need to find the clip. Can you bring me my lip balm? My chapstick? Yeah. I need my chapstick. All the bacteria from her spit. Ooh. She constantly uses chapstick. Oh. She had it on her nightstand. She had Nick get it from Walmart. Oh, you're right. She did. And when she got out of prison, she was rotating that shit all over her lips in Ryan's cart. Okay. Interesting. She thrusts her tongue because of her high palate. Yep. She said she pulls out her eyebrows and hair. Her eyebrow hairs. Well, she pulls out her head hair too, in my opinion. Lip Chap is from Flavor of Love. I was wondering that, man, I hadn't watched that in forever. I need my lip chap. Look at that face. Get your screenshots. Get your screenshots.
100% to you both. I mean, I even wear this ring. It might sound silly, but I wear this ring as a symbol of hope for the both of us, and for all of us. I hope that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My lips hurt real bad. Can you bring me my chapstick? My lips hurt real bad. Ryan, when you pick me up, make sure you bring my chapstick because my lips hurt real bad.
Together, a hope for.
Oh my God. What is the song that Napoleon Dynamite dances to at the end? That might be a good one for the gypsy for the gypsy edits. Sorry, I just pulled the scene up so I could remember. Makes me giggle.
Just every dream that we ever want to come true. And that in case another guy comes around and says, hey, baby.
A Timu Rastafarian. Uncle Rico, yeah. Uncle Rico threw that damn steak at Napoleon Dynamite when he was trying to what was it? God, I need to rewatch that movie. That movie was so funny back in the day. I watched it multiple times. And they were trying to take the bike on those. No, he was on the pegs on the back of Pedro's bike. And he threw the steak at him and he falls off the bike. Love it.
Baby, I'm like, I'm taken, happily taken. And I just want you to know that I love and adore you and you have my full support.
Napoleon, you want some you want some tater tots? Oh wait, I'm getting that confused with you want some gummy bears? They've been warm in my pocket. Name that movie. Name that movie. I'm going to wait. Name that movie. You want some gummy bears? They've been warm in my pocket. Who remembers? Come on. I'm waiting. Yes, Phaedra. Phaedra for the win. Ferris Bueller. Bueller. Good job, guys.
You have.
I'm gonna eat those tots. Yeah.
All of me. Not just a part of me. You have all of me. And I want you to be respectful to the judge, like you were saying. I'd suggest wearing blue still. Because it.
Yeah, Miss Juicy. I know what you mean. My kids are like, are you watching Gypsy again? I'm like, you don't understand. Okay. We're working here for a goal, girls. You don't get it.
It is a common color, and you want to show your innocence, and it's really important. I just want you to know that don't worry, because even if it is the worst of circumstances, that even if you have to do jail time, make sure to tell Allie what prison and
Does anyone know? Because I do not. This is, you know what? I'll just check later. Because my youngest daughter, she was like, "Mom, your video showed up in my algorithm," and it's the same one. Because I really don't use TikTok, but you know I want to spread certain videos, so I logged into my account and posted that video of Gypsy saying that her mom never forced her to be in a wheelchair, basically. And that's also the video that Perez was showing. So I'm wondering if it went viral or something. I don't know. Side note, sorry, I'm getting bored with Gyp.
exact address, because I will write to you. I know inmates can get letters. I will write to you. There will not be
canned heat. Canned heat. The one that's like, dance. Dun, 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 dun. Your husband just laughs. My 13-year-old walked in on me watching Into the Weeds live on the Ruby video, and she said, "Oh my God, that's so cringe." Mine too. Mine are the same. I was at my daughter's Christmas concert that she had the other day, and it was at the same time that Into the Weeds was live. So like while she wasn't on stage, I had like Into the Weeds on my phone, and we're in an auditorium, right? And I looked down because I had my phone face down for a reason, but I had to look at my phone, and I pull my phone up, and it's Gypsy in that fucking, what was it? Which one? It was one of the outfits, the more risque outfits. And I was like, oh my God, these people sitting around me. I hope they did not just see that, or they're going to accuse me of watching porn at McDonald's. Fuck.
a single hour or second that you won't be on my mind. So I want you to know that I am always thinking about you. You're always on my mind. You're always on my heart and in my heart and in my dreams. And if it's just paying a fine, then wonderful. At least it's no jail time, right? Because that would be a prison sentence for me too. I mean, I won't be behind bars, but
what happened to you chewing him out? Oh, I chewed him out for that. No, it looks like you're coddling him. That's what this is. With your wet ass lips.
I won't be able to talk to you or have you in my life, and you're the only thing that keeps me sane sometimes. Sometimes I just want to go.
Sarah, hell yeah, you're raising her right. If she knows, if she can spot that demon. Here's another screenshot for y'all. I swear I paused them at the best times. Get your screenshots. Go post them in the snark. Look at that.
Insane, but you're the only thing that stops me from going.
Sorry, I like reading y'all's comments. That happened to me yesterday because of the screenshot I had of Gypsy. AT&T was trying to help me clear my storage. Just saw the pic of Gypsy. That's so funny. I would hate for AT&T to see my phone because I've got a whole folder full of Gypsy on my phone, okay? Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, I have to be careful when I'm like scrolling because I don't know what I've screenshot before that. If I'm showing a picture, I'm like, don't swipe it. Just look at the picture that I'm showing. Don't swipe. Sorry. It's embarrassing how many photos of Gypsy I have in my phone. Even my phone recognizes her face. You know how in your camera roll, you can go down to people? And Gypsy's in there. Oh, damn.
Insane. You keep me calm. You keep me collected. And I know sometimes I do that for you. We're each other's Xanaxes. And just know that
You know what's awful is that if somebody scrolls and see this, they're gonna think that's a child. You know what I'm saying? That's not a kid. It's a full-grown adult doing full-grown adult stuff in her fucking mama's living room that she murdered. That's who that is.
I'm here for you for love and
That's the
support
dumbest-
and complete commitment. And for that day on your child
What is on her head? A Santa hat? No, that's her raspberry beret.
date, just be on your best of behavior. I know that you're gonna wanna,
What did she say? Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Missed the Xanax part.
you keep me collected. And I know sometimes I do that for you. We're each other's Xanaxes.
I didn't know anything, and my mom was just force feeding all these meds down my throat. I had no idea what they were, but I can tell you what Xanax and Vicodin is because we know she liked that shit too. Oh no, stealing pills all the time, Gypsy. You need a Xanax now, probably.
And just know that I'm here for you for love and support and complete commitment. And for that day on
Yep, that's a fact. She kept trying to feed him drugs, and he had to keep telling her no because Nick is very against like medication, pharmaceutical medication.
your trial date, just be on your best of behavior. I know that you're gonna wanna, let that dominant side out in you because they're gonna be really grilling you about it, but just stay calm, agree with the judge, be on your best behavior, and come home to me. Come home to your soulmate because I can't live without you.
I bet this was the same shit she was saying in prison. Just let me come home to you, baby. I can't live without you, Kenan.
If it is the worst, then I'll send you letters and I will be faithful and wait till you get out. And I don't want you to worry about my safety.
Okay, Angelica says, I keep wondering, did Dee Dee live there or what? I had it stuck in my head that Dee Dee hovered over Gypsy's every move. We all did. We all thought, she was a helicopter mom. She never let Gypsy do anything unless Dee Dee was right there by her side. And here is the proof that that is not fucking true at all. Dee Dee definitely lived in that house. I mean, unless she was posted up in the shed, I doubt it. No, she did live in the house. But as Ashley Baby pointed out, those windows did not have covers over them. And you can see a lot of, the light shining through. There was another video where the cameras panned over a little more and you can see the window and the cat is like crawling in the window frame. There's light shining through that. So when did y'all start blacking out those windows, Gypsy?
I'll be safe. I'm always safe.
Did you black them out before the murder so nobody could see what was going on inside? I have questions. Now, I do believe like maybe Dee Dee had the stained glass stuff that was on the kitchen window, I think. But I don't know about the blacking out part and starting to think that was your idea, bitch.
Pit bull of a mom, as you know.
Oh, let's go back.
Wait till you get out. And I don't want you to worry about my safety. I'll be safe. I'm always safe. I have a pit bull of a mom, as you know.
Okay, so you have a pit bull of a mom, so your mom protected you, right? She was a mama bear. And a mama bear would definitely be angry if they found their allegedly disabled daughter who told them for years upon years upon years upon years that they couldn't walk at a strange older man's house. Yeah, I'd smash your laptop too.
So I'll be safe, and I pray that the Lord takes you in the palm of his hand and keeps you safe. I just want to put you in bubble wrap so nothing
Yes, Renee X. Yes, she just admitted that she felt safe with her mom.
And I pray that the Lord safety. I'll be safe. I'm always safe. I have a pit bull of a mom, as you know. So I'll be safe, and I pray that the Lord takes you in the palm of his hand and keeps you safe. I just want to put you in bubble wrap so nothing bad will ever happen to you.
Bubble wrap.
But it'll be okay, my love. I promise. I promise you that I will always be here
Those beady fucking soulless eyes.
and love you and adore you with every fiber of my being. I always will. I love you and adore you, my amazing, wonderful king. And I hope we'll be able to make it through this. We will make it through this. I promise. Come home to me.
What? But you chewed him out. Where was where was the chewing out part, Gypsy? I thought you were so angry at him for watching porn in the McDonald's. Well, let's see if I have anything else on deck here. What is this? Oh, I think this is one of Bev's videos. I don't remember exactly what it is, but we're going to watch it. I saved it for a reason, obviously. I love me some Bev over on TikTok. She cracks me the fuck up. But she is great at calling out Gypsy's bullshit. Oh, sorry, it's muted. There we go.
The role playing and the sexual stuff was all Nick. It wasn't Gypsy. That was trauma for Gypsy. Just trauma.
Seeing Gypsy do things that is like new for her, that seems so normal.
I'm sorry. Can we take a moment to look at the real Bree with no facts? Bree the liar. Like this. I was on 2 episodes. That's what she said yesterday. Sorry. I was on 2 episodes. Yeah, I was on the show. I was on 2 episodes. Look at you, bitch. Anyways, not a flex. But the point here is to show, Gypsy's still a freak hoe.
Seeing Gypsy do things that is like new for her, that seems so normal for somebody else. Why you like that? When we really electrocute or something?
Our first weekend that we reconnected, it was like a floodgate. Like, naturally, now there are times that I think is harder because of schedules and business and work. And I want that back for us. We had a lot of this stuff.
Not handcuffs. Not handcuffs. I thought you weren't into that shit.
I got pregnant and
Not you shopping and looking at the handcuffs. Oh my.
some of the stuff we haven't even used yet.
Oh, she's got a hoard of stuff, sex toys that she ordered from prison that she hasn't even gotten to use yet.
I got pregnant and some of the stuff we haven't even used yet. What's a good ring? I've heard about these.
She's shopping for a cock ring in case nobody knows. Yeah. Kenny boy needed a cock ring.
Rings. Yes. Because I've heard about these rings, but I don't know anything about it.
They have vibrating and non-vibrating. And the purpose is to help prolong, okay? And then now they even came up with, say, the adjustable fun ring. This, it actually spins and vibrates. Has he ever tried?
You should have got a strap on. I bet he would have really enjoyed that. We know how Ken, what he's into. Yeah, see right there? You should have got that. Kenny boy would have really loved a strap on.
Has he ever tried?
No, I don't think so. I'm the most adventurous girlfriend that he's had, so I'm the freak.
Oh no, not you saying that you're the freak. You don't say.
To get it just for bedroom play.
I love Gypsy. She's so honest.
But I was like, oh, this is cute. I'm feeling myself, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make a video.
Is she talking about the Dallas Cowboy outfit? Did she just say, is that what she meant by the bedroom play? And she just got it and thought she looked cute and took a picture and posted it? I don't know. But that's what I'm guessing for bedroom play. Oh, it was. Oh, and imagine that. You know, she already has a strap on, probably. I heard Ken's a bottom. Perez said that earlier. What about Ken being gay? Ken a 2-pump chump? Probably. He needed a cock ring. And in that episode, she ends up buying like these big fairy wings and some other stuff. I don't remember. Did she buy handcuffs? That would be interesting. And then there's the next episode where they go on their little baby moon. And Gypsy's like, put me on the bed, Ken. And Ken throws her up on that bed and literally walked out the door. She's just laying on the bed, flopped out on the bed. She was thinking, rape me, master. Ew, I hate saying that. But she was probably thinking that. Come on, master. Be my master. I want to be your seductress mother. I want to earn my white collar, Kenny. Kenan. Look, there's that, but there's the picture of her and Ken. I think it was before she was pregnant or maybe early on, where Gypsy and Ken went out to eat and she's dressed in that leather getup with the fucking collar. And what color is the collar? It is black with red jewels on it. If you like it, then you should have put a collar on it. If you like it, then you should have put a collar on it. All right, guys, I think that's about it for today. 3 hours and 30 minutes of live streaming. I am spent. I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out, listening to me talk some shit and go over these videos. I love you, Sarah. Yeah, that plastic dress. Ugh. Ugh. Remember her fake ponytail in that picture too? Ken wears the ball gag. Please hit the thumbs up. Yes, please hit that like button, guys, on your way in or out. Or, you can even hit the thumbs down if you don't like it. It's still engagement. But I'm going to wrap it up. Love you guys so much. You have a great day, Nico Moon. And I'll see you guys over at Into the Weeds. They will be going live in a couple hours. And then we have Perez Hilton will be live again tonight on TikTok. Don't ask me what time, because I don't know. I miss Morbid too. He's supposed to be coming back. Morbid, it's time, buddy. Get your ass back here. Wrap it up unlike Ken did. But ching. Thank you, Shorty Pie. 6 p.m. Central. Thank you, Quiche. Quiche, why don't you go live? Go live on the TikTok. I'll come over there. I got a little bit of time to spare. I got to wrap this one up, though. Guys, only so much of you I can take a day, Gypsy. But don't worry, I'm not done. I'm going to keep fucking going, okay? I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. So keep your eye out for that. If I do, it's going to be earlier in the day because tomorrow is officially the first day of Christmas break, which means kids get out of school early. And yeah. So I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on the streets, whichever they may be, the clock app, as Perez says, or the YT. Until then, you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And if I don't see you before Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas. I love you guys. I appreciate you all just for coming and showing up. I can't say that enough. Without you guys, we have nothing, okay? The chat is what runs the channels. All right, we are just your puppets to entertain you. Okay. No, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. And I'm out of here. Bye, guys.
A disclaimer that I don't have all that much time today. Got a little bit of time today.
This beat is going to drop in 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fair game, right? Bye, everybody.